Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone is having a good morning. So far, I am. Just came on here for a few minutes just to have a little quick chat. I'm fresh off of work, so I'm going to give myself probably like a good hour. But today, I'm just going to talk about self care. But before I get into that, I've saw on the news about what's going on in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a touchy subject because there were lives that were taken that were adolescents. I just hope and pray that the family, there's really no words to measure that. I honestly have no words. I'm hurt. Good morning, Black Butterfly. I'm very hurt. Good morning, Miss Foxy. I'm very hurt for the loss of them 8 babies. They didn't deserve that. So this is exactly why I'm going to touch base on self-care, because self-care can also help with your mental health. Let's all just pray for the family as they deal with the untimely loss of them babies. They didn't deserve that at all. At all. I hope everyone is having a good morning that is coming in, and everyone that will be hitting the replay button. Just wanted to give a little moment of silence because that's uh, my heart, man. My heart is broken. That family did not deserve that. I'm sorry. I'm focused, but I'm reading something. What exactly happened? I haven't really watched it because it's a very sad situation. From what I read and what I've seen on the news, the guy and the mother of 4 of the kids were facing a divorce, or I believe they were separated, and now they were facing a divorce. So the father just went over the edge and unalived his kids and another relative's kids. He went to 3 different houses to do this, and then turned on himself and unalived himself. I wish I don't wish death on anyone, but I wish instead of him unaliving the babies, he would just took his own life. I wish he would have took his own life because that's not no, that's not the way to go. That's what did them babies do that was so messed up that you had to take their lives? Good morning, why are you here? Can you imagine your husband, because they weren't divorced just yet, your husband unalives your children, and then and might I add, he executed them all in the face. And then he proceeds to pull the weapon out and pew pew both mothers. Good morning, Smiley. And one of the mothers is aware that her kids are no longer here. Can you imagine being in the hospital already in critical condition, and you learn that your babies are no longer here by the arms of your husband that you are trying to divorce? Uh, I don't think I could be here anymore. Like I would want to go be with. I don't think I could be here. I don't. I don't think that I can no longer live on this earth knowing that my kids are no longer here. I would have to go. I would have to go. You ripped my family away from me. And I know I'm not going to want to move on and make more babies. You ripped my family, and the youngest baby I believe they said was 10 months or 18 months. I believe I didn't read too much of the story because Every sentence that I read, I was getting furious. So I couldn't even read the article because I just kept getting more and more and more and more upset. So I said, this is not something that I think I can continue to read because uh, my heart, my heart is broke. Them babies didn't deserve that. Why you ain't just go outside in the backyard and just take your own life? Why would you? Why did you feel like it was a need to take 8 babies' lives? And then one of the child was found on the roof. Another child jumped out the window, and they suffered broken bones. Let's just pray for the family. That's all I have to say about that. Let's just pray for the family because, ugh, my heart, my heart is broke. Whew. Let me take a minute. Let me take a moment to collect myself. I gotta take a moment to collect myself before I change the subject because I don't want to seem like I'm being rude. But that I can't continue talking about it. I can't. So I'm doing this live and going to be talking about self care, which is very important. No matter what it is, going to the spa, going to get your hair done, going to get your eyebrows arched, going to get your car washed, going to get a pair of sneakers. Anything that is going to help yourself is very important. Even if you take your dog to get groomed, anything that's going to make you feel better, self care is very, very, very important. Yes, Smiley, it's beyond sad, and I just can't continue talking about it. I can't. My heart is broke. I can't. I know there's a lot of, uh, I know there's a lot of feed will be reporting on it, so I don't feel the need to do that. Good morning, Miss Foxy. But I just wanted to put
Hey,
my,
good morning, Philly.
I just wanted to touch base and speak about it. Hey, girl. Good morning, child. Fresh off work, tired. It's my day off though, but I'm tired.
Take a day off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay up as long as I can
I
before.
was hoping I was going to ask you too because I'm, I had my lives and stuff scheduled and I was going to need like some help, like a co-panelist or something like that. So
Oh,
I didn't know if you had to work tonight.
no, I'm off tonight, but I'll come up. I'll come up. Yeah.
Because I kind of like, I had it all like down packed, but I had forgot. But let me not come up here talking about that. I was listening to you down there in the chat, and you was talking about this story about what happened with the 8 kids or whatever. And I know I hear you trying to get yourself together. Like it just made me feel a type of way just now, and me those type of stories, they are always it's so hard to listen to, because of it's just crazy. That's why I couldn't go near it and see the actual coverage on it. Everybody's covering it. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I seen it last night, but I just couldn't open it to read because I knew it was going to be some craziness. And you said we don't, you don't wish death on nobody, but you said you would just rather he just took himself out of here and not those babies. That is crazy. And it's all over a divorce?
Mhm.
Girl.
Because the wife wanted to. They were, from what I read, they were separated, and she filed for divorce.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like, my dude, why didn't you just go outside and off yourself? Them babies didn't ask to be here. You took their life. Who are you? You are not God.
Yeah.
And they were saying he's a veteran, and I understand that they have. That's why they have the VA. Why didn't you go out there and tell them what's going on?
Hmm.
Right? do that. You just took matters in your own hands and you went from house to house to house. That's oh man, girl. There's a lot of
Yeah.
talking about it, so I don't even need to. But
Mm.
it's sad. It's sad.
It makes you wonder, like, when people do stuff like this, like, was there like any signs? Like, it had to be some type of mental or outburst or sociopathic, narcissistic, crazy stuff, outbursts and rages that he was having prior to this that would make me just want to get far, far away from that type of person. Or he just snapped. I mean, that is possible too, right? Because how can I be sleeping next to the person or had a life with, built a family with, and they take my life? You
Yeah,
just you just never know. And the babies,
8 babies.
8.
Eight.
And you say he went to different houses, so he went to
Yeah.
like different families.
Yep.
What the hell? What
The,
is going on out here?
the ages from 1 to 14.
Oh my god, this is sad. But let me, ugh, girl, I can't even.
I listen.
Just
I read that they say he also had DV in his background.
yeah, what?
DV, domestic violence in his background.
Oh, DV. Okay.
It's oh man, girl, I can't talk about it. I can't.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. You were starting to talk about self care and taking care of yourself and things like that because as you said, that all can pertain to your mental health as well. Taking
Mhm.
care of yourself and just you know trying to be in the right state of mind. And a lot of people they can't handle. That's why I say, and I ain't trying to get all spiritual, or whatever. I
No,
just
go
try to
ahead. Go ahead.
pray.
It's a freestyle. Go ahead.
Yeah, we freestyling. I just try to pray about everything and all things. And when people do that, and if you say you're a believer, you gotta let God. And I know sometimes some things, the earthly things that we go through, we feel like, oh, God is not moving fast enough, and I can't handle this, I can't handle that, because life is rough as it is, you know.
Mhm.
But I just try to like take care of myself and just that alone time. That's why, and I never used to think about it like this. Like people say, do you meditate and things like that? You got to learn how to quiet out the noise. This world is just, it's
Mhm.
crazy. We living in crazy times. We all know this, you know?
Yep. And nowadays, people want to blame everything on COVID. No,
No, she didn't say everything.
their people. These people were effed up before COVID came. They're just using COVID as an excuse.
Mm,
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I made me some pancakes before I got on live with chocolate with chocolate the Nutella. I mixed it with the batter. So good.
Mm, sounds good. I don't eat pancakes though.
Mm, I
I
love
never
them.
did. I never did. I don't know why. I
Girl,
never
one
did.
one one a couple of months ago, I was just like on a pancake kick where so
Hmm.
every day I wanted pancakes for some reason.
Hmm.
It was weird. But every day for like a month, I made like 3 pancakes
Hmm.
for breakfast. I
Now,
love
if it's French toast, whew, I could down. I
oh
haven't
yeah.
had any in a while though, because I've been like trying to stay away from the breads and sugars. Even though I still
Mm,
eat bread, I only eat wheat though, or 647 bread, which is diet friendly. But
yeah.
French toast and a Belgian waffle, whew,
Mm.
I used to
That
take them
sound
down. Okay,
that sound good.
yeah,
That's it. I bought me a
girl.
ninja, the ninja Belgian waffle maker.
I got this
Mm.
little mini one my daughter bought me. It's like a little circular little miniature. It's
Yeah,
so cute.
yeah. I love waffles. I love
Mhm.
French toast. I love breakfast. I want to be breakfast. I
Well,
want to get gnawed on.
no, I don't like that pancake you
Yes,
that
like
pancake
gnawed
you
on.
eat.
Listen,
Child, you just you just
yo, listen. I listen to your live.
Well, which one, girl?
The
Oh,
eight
the eight
hour one.
hour.
Yes,
Girl, I was
girl.
listening to it too when you hit me up. Well, when you commented, I was listening to it at the same time. Well, I'm skimming through it, and I was like at the part when Special K was talking to y'all, because that's where it got deep at. But go ahead, go ahead.
I
What was you
know.
about to say?
I listened to the whole thing.
Uh huh.
But I listened to where it got personal to the end, and then went back and listened from the beginning to where I started at.
Okay.
When I tell you, when it got to the Nord on, I was in tears.
Yo, Special
I
K,
was
I did
in
not know she was that funny and
yeah,
she deep and serious at the same time. She is everything in one. I promise you, she is
and
just.
her accent
Oh
didn't make
yeah,
it no better. She's like, "No, don't." I'm like, "Yeah,
she was like,
make it no
she had me rolling.
better."
You said you had tears in your eyes. I had tears in my eyes.
I had tears in my eyes. I could not stop. It was just so funny. I was like, "Yo, this live really is good. Like, it can help somebody.
Thank you.
It's
I was
literally
like, I did not want to
therapy."
put it up at first. Well, y'all was saying private it, but then I was like, once you was like, go ahead, you can make it public because this was y'all. Listen, the live was supposed to be about um, what was it about?
uh if a guy likes your friend and
Oh
not
yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah. That's what it was about. And then we started talking about Polly, right? Was it that
yes,
one? And
yes,
then somehow
girl,
y'all got.
I don't even know how it switched. That's what I watched. I was like, I want to watch it to see where it switched, and
Mhm.
I still don't
Yeah, I
see
didn't watch the
it.
beginning. I played from the middle to the end. I ain't sit for the whole 8 hours. Hell no. But I just did like I did like 2 hour interval, like every
Yeah,
I did two at a time, 2 hours at a time, if that makes sense.
I
So
do know where it shifted because I was like, you know what, I ain't got time for this. We ain't even.
no, I think you was talking about Polly and somebody started commenting in the chat and it
Yeah,
just I think it went from there. I'm not sure.
but
The
but
comments is on there, so y'all can
I
see the
know.
comments.
I know the comments is on there, but it was a good live. It was a good live.
You think so? I was hoping it wasn't too much like exposure for y'all because again, I didn't ask y'all to come up there and do that. Y'all took it upon yourself, and I just wanted y'all make sure y'all felt comfortable,
Yeah, but
and
it,
it
it
was good.
yeah, it was good, and it ended how it was supposed to end it. No title, no nothing. It ended how it was supposed to end it. So that's what I like. It was a good live. I'm sorry, like
Yeah,
I
it
don't
almost
care what.
went left a couple times. Not even just with you and when Miss Lysandra didn't know what was going on as far as that,
Yeah,
but when Special K came up first. Her and Q.
yeah,
It wasn't funny, but she was like, "I'm talking to you."
my
He's like, "What I
eyes
do? What I do? Tell me what I did."
my eyes got
Listen,
big. My
your
eyes
eyes
got
got big.
big. I was like, oh my God, chill, please, chill, please, chill, please, chill,
I
please,
was
chill.
like, "Oh man."
I was like, this is about to get heavy.
No, but they
But
was able to talk through it, and
yeah,
listening is the number one thing you could do for anybody in any situation. During interviews, that's when they ask me a question, or what they say, what what is a strong point about yourself, or what can you do if you see a person that's irate or disgruntled or whatever. I say, listen to them
yeah,
and talk calmly,
hmm,
respectfully. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. That's how you have carry a conversation
yep,
because we adults and people will they'll bring it down to your level. You just got to know how to lead. Trust
yeah,
me.
exactly. And there's a lot of people out here that listen to respond. I listen to
Yes,
understand.
understand.
I
Hmm.
I can be listening, and you got to be like, are you still there? I'm here. I'm just listening.
Yeah,
It's so many
yeah,
people that's so used to getting cut off when they talk that when
that's
someone
true.
just
Yeah, now
listen,
if you get too quiet, I am that person. Like, is you there? Like, say something, say something.
I be like, I'm listening to you. What you like? But yeah,
I
that's
be
the type
thinking
of
people texting it on Instagram.
no, that's the type of listener I am. I listen
So
to
that's good.
everything. I listen to everything. I want to listen to every word. I want everything to match the topic that we're talking about, the
Mhm.
discussion. But yeah,
Yeah,
child,
absolutely.
but I'll be over there at 9.
You said what?
I said I'll be over at your house at 9 o'clock.
Oh, it's 9. Look, I don't even know what y'all been
I
helping
think
me
it's
out.
at
I don't
nine
know
o'clock,
what time my live is, what the title is, and I be
child.
all over the place.
Yeah, I think it's at 9 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I'll go and I'll look right now. But yeah, I was well. Speaking of self care, I was supposed to go and get my feet done today, but it's freezing outside.
Yeah, it is cold, but that's crazy. I was getting my feet done too. I at least want to do that or whatever.
It's freezing.
I
They
see
gonna
the
have to
sun trying to come out, but
not
I
up
don't
here.
know.
It's dark. I feel like I'm living in London right now. It's cold.
London.
Yes, it's no sun. It's nothing. It's freezing. It's 44 degrees outside, but it feels colder. Yeah, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. She done dropped down, y'all. But yeah, it's cold outside. I can't do it. Cause I feel like if it's gonna be this cold out here, man, I ain't got time. But yeah, I was supposed to go get my nails done today and my feet done. But I when I got off work and I was walking to my car, it was freezing, and I said, "Yeah, I'm not going out there, and I'm definitely not about to go out here with no slippers on to go get my feet done. I'm going in the house." And that's exactly what I did. I came home, I took a shower, and I've been in the bed since 7 o'clock this morning. Woke my daughter up at 7:30. Said, "Hey, get up for school." She did everything she had to do. Got her book bag. Walked out the door. She likes to walk to school now. So while she's walking to school, I'm tracking her location to make sure she's getting there. So yes, I stalk her, but it is what it is. I hope everyone that's listening in is having a good day so far. Well, not the first Monday, but Monday, a fresh start of the week. I hope everyone has a good start of the day and a good day for the rest of the week. Mondays to me always determines how the rest of my week is going to go. And if my week starts off rough, sometimes I feel like Wednesday might filter it out, you know. But yeah, as far as self care, a lot of people feel like self care is different. To me, self care can be anything. Self care could be me going to go get my car washed because I feel happy, that I went and got my car washed. Or self care for me could be going out there, going shopping and getting a couple outfits, or even cleaning up. Sometimes when you clean up your room, you feel good about yourself. You clean up your house, you feel good about yourself. So to me, self care is very important, and I try to take care of myself at all costs. Sometimes when I'm depressed, I still have my self care moments, whereas though I will probably do my hair or I'll probably go out and buy something. Even though if I come back in the house, I'm still a little sad, but it still helps me channel my depression. So that's why I feel like self care is very important for your mental health because if you just sit in the house all day or anything, you'll crack. What's up, Qadree? Miss Foxy was up here, but she left me. So we was talking about something really good and she left me. So now I'm just up here freestyling until she come back up. She got 10 more minutes. If she don't come up in 10 more minutes, I'm shutting this live down and I'm getting up in my curling up in my bed and I am going to sleep. So I'm literally giving her 10 more minutes. But what's up with you? How you doing? You on live today? Up here she go. Cause child. Girl, I was giving you 10 minutes, child.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'll hear like this sound as if like Siri about to pop on, and then I wasn't looking at my phone until I heard you say she done dropped down, and I looked at my phone. I said, "What the hell? I didn't drop down." That happened the other day too. So I should put my microphone on. Let me see something.
Hey
Philly.
yo, 420. You shut up.
What happened? Let me read the comments. What's going on?
I asked Q what time was he going live. He gonna say 4:20. Q. You terrible. You terrible. No, we was talking about um the guy that in Louisiana that I was that I was telling you about. We just touched bases on that when I first got on live, but now we're just talking about self care. That's it.
Philly, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, because I just no, I just plugged my microphone in. That's why. I just wanted to double check.
I gotta get a microphone. Then again,
Girl.
I don't think I need one because I don't go live a lot. So
Yes. Well,
I don't
shit, you
think
got the stream yard. You might as well get everything else included.
I might as well just get it all because what's the point of not having it? I got a ring light. I don't use that. I got
Yeah,
a
I know my door. I don't use it either.
I have two laptops. One is brand new. I don't even use it.
She just got the whole setup. Like, what you trying to do, Philly?
I got the whole shebang and I don't even use anything. Cause I don't be
Girl.
listen, I really don't be really into going live. I like going live on other people panels. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
yeah. He like to be a guest.
everybody,
I
yeah.
see, because I've been coming up on yours. I like it this way. I don't think I want to go live no more.
Girl, you gonna go live.
Because
She.
I. Cause I be feeling silly. Can I ask y'all something? How was my live last night? I was a little bit sleepy. I was tired. I felt like I was just out of it.
You know what's crazy? I ain't even gonna laugh. How you gonna go live about talking about you not gonna go live?
That's true.
Girl.
Because no, no, no. Don't be trying to clock my teeth. Listen, it's a difference because I was explaining why I didn't go live while I was going live. That makes sense. But I just couldn't cover the conversation. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't
I
I couldn't carry what I wanted because what I have scheduled to go live about, it's I'm gonna have to be focused and be able to talk about, the topic. Whereas I was just freestyling last night. I mean, I would be still freestyling in that live too, but girl, I
yeah.
don't know.
I mean, it was cool, but I'm like, ain't this some stuff? She over here going live about not going live.
Girl, you know what?
Then you
Okay.
talk about some. All right, we gonna go over the Q chat. We go over there. He done ended his live. I'm like, see, you know what? Let me. It's
He
I
he
need to.
ended it. I came in. I remember coming in there and I heard some music.
Oh no,
That's
you
how
went.
sleepy I was.
No, that was the first one. The first one when you was like, we gonna just go over there. I'm like, all right, we out. Go over there.
You know what? It
It was
did send me a
off.
notification twice, but I thought it was the same live. I thought he had it like scheduled and then it just.
No,
Oh, so it was two different lives. See, I didn't
it was two
know.
different lives. Then he went live on Facebook, but I didn't want to go on his Facebook to make it feel like
Well,
I was
y'all
stalking.
be over there on Facebook.
So
Okay.
no, I don't be on Facebook like that. I just like be on Messenger, but I don't really be on Facebook But
Okay.
yeah, he said I felt like last night I just stuck it through. Um,
Mm.
you doing StreamYard today? What that mean? What that mean, Qadree? Cause I ain't getting on there.
Oh, that's what that means. Is that what that means?
I ain't getting on there. Nope. I'm staying in the chat anytime I go visit his house. In the
It,
chat.
it's crazy
I
you was talking about self care and cleaning up. That's what I'm doing right now, and I like set my daughter up. Like sometimes, like I told you, she got an appointment in a little bit, so I ain't gonna be up here too long. But
mm-hmm.
she got like a desk and all of that stuff. So the days she home, I like homeschool her and
Yeah.
stuff.
You know what? I'm thinking about doing it with my daughter when I move. Cause
Hmm.
she gonna be in a whole new environment. I'm
Yeah.
dropping the link for anybody. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to you.
Oh shit. I'm gonna
I,
be over there. He really going live at 4:20.
at 420.
Okay.
I
I
done
should be
stole
back
his,
home by then.
I done stole his lingo. I was at work the other day and
Hmm.
somebody said something to me. I was like, on my soul. I can't wait to get off. And I'm like, you know what? This is diabolical.
What?
I done stole his lingo.
What's his lingo?
He say, on my soul, I swear for
Oh,
God,
I
you know.
swear for God.
Yeah.
What's
So
the word?
what's the word? Yeah. I think that's just a Chicago thing though. But yeah, I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I done stole his. But you know, when you be around your friends a lot, you tend to pick up on.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
I was saying to myself that when I move, that I want to put her in homeschool for a while
Mhm.
to because it might be a culture shock to her, even though it's not that far from where we're gonna be at. I was like maybe homeschooling her for like the first marking period, and then putting her into a regular school system might work. I don't know. That's just my baby,
Is
and
she is she in high school yet? Because my daughter for like a certain I think she did like two marking periods, and she homeschooled, and it was really good.
she's in the seventh grade. But by the time I
Oh,
move,
she in middle
she'll
school.
be she'll
My
be
daughter
in
was at high school. She did it.
yeah. But see, I'm trying. If I don't move by September, I at least want to be able to move by the time she goes to high school. But then again, I might I might homeschool her if she goes to high school.
Hold on.
Depending on the area, I might homeschool her. I don't know. She doesn't mind either way. She doesn't mind.
And okay, long as she comfortable with it, because you want to make sure they're comfortable so they can be able to learn, you know.
Yeah, she doesn't mind either way. But I don't know. I it's going to be a different for her, and when you go to a different school in the middle of the school year, you get picked on, and they pay attention to you like, oh, that's the new girl and stuff like that. So I want her when I do move and she start, I'd rather her start at the beginning or have her homeschool, and then she could start at the next marking period or the next school year at on time with everybody else. Because I know how it feels to go to a school in the middle of the year. Them kids are brutal.
Yeah, and you don't not knowing nobody, you just feel,
Yes. And
just
lunch, and when you having lunch, that's when that's when you're humbled the most, cuz who
oh
are
my
you going to
goodness,
sit
yes,
with?
looking for somewhere to sit. Oh girl, you know how I feel that first day. Oh my god, you be looking all around. You look, this
Yeah.
the rough kids table.
Who you
There's the
going
pretty girl, the popular kids. You
Yes,
just
who you
go.
going
I
to
just go
sit with?
sit by myself.
Child, I was cool. Like people liked me, so they was like, Come sit over here. Come sit." I had a couple people like, "Come over here. Come over here." I'm like, I'm gonna go to that table over there. I'm gonna go.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'll figure it out, but she's looking
Yeah.
forward to it. But
Yeah.
I'm actually teaching her about self-care as well.
That's
I
good.
I had bought her some press-ons um
Mhm.
for little girls from off of Shein, and I got her some of the glue, and I showed her how to put them on and everything, cuz I can't wear nails. I'll
Mhm.
get I'll
Yeah.
get
Yeah. Your
I'll
type
get
of work you do. You can.
yeah, I'll get written up or sent home. Or they'll tell me that I got an hour to clip them nails, like to take the nails off. So I'm teaching her how to do the press ons and teaching her how to put face masks on, like the little under eyes. Cause she's light skinned and she has freckles. She done dropped. Oh, I'm about to say you done dropped in again. She's light skinned and she has a lot of freckles on her face. So
Okay.
I'm teaching her how to embrace her freckles. So I
Mhm.
bought her some of the little under eye mask and everything. And she
I
has
love
really
freckles. I used to want to have freckles,
she had
and I got like a couple. You just gotta look really close.
no, my daughter, she has them. You can see them from a mile away. She has
Wow.
freckles, and she don't like her freckles, but I'm trying to teach her how to embrace her freckles. So now I'm showing her like different girls that have freckles. So she like, well, I don't have that many freckles. I'm like, you have enough, and as you get older, you're gonna get more because you already have them. So I want you to embrace your freckles. So I just been buying her little face cream to put on her face to bring out a little glow on her and everything like that, and showing her a better way to take care of her hair and her skin. And she's been doing good so far. I had bought her some of this tomato serum, and she looks she has like a nice little teenage glow. So I got it from Ulta.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm teaching her that, and I'm teaching her how to take care of her shoes and her clothes more. Because at one point she would just get out of school, throw her book bag on the floor, go in the room, take her clothes off and drop them where they are. So I'm teaching her a better, how to keep her room clean per se. But lately she's been doing good. She's been uh, uh, making up her bed and vacuuming her floor without me telling her, and wiping down her windowsills because it catches dust a lot. And she's been doing good. So I
Yeah.
feel like in that part of her self care, she, she will do good. Good morning, Ray. How are you, my love? So I'm teaching her that way, but I also been showing her with me, like getting my neck, going to go get my feet done, going to go get my like my eyebrows arched, or taking her to hair stores to show her like the little hair creams and everything, And she like it. She looks forward to it. She like, hey, are we going to the hair store? Or are we going to hair? Are we going to hair? And she likes it. She loves it. So I know once she gets a little older, she's going to recognize self care and know how to treat it right and not take advantage of it for her
Well,
mental
that's
health.
good. That's definitely good. And you want to teach them early how to take care of themselves. Um,
Mhm. Yep.
yeah. So you
I,
said you was probably gonna go get yourself, pampered today. You've been working and stuff. I know I am. After I come back from her appointment, I gotta get my feet done. I waited already a couple days, and that's too long. And I get them done all year round. I can't neglect my feet.
yeah.
The first I let my nails breathe because I always wear nails, but not my feet.
The last time I got my feet done because I'm a diabetic, they clipped my toe nail, and I had to go see a podiatrist just to make sure it was okay. So like when I go to get my nails done, I go to this one person to do my nails because she knows that I'm a diabetic. So
Hmm.
the last time I went, they clipped my toenail, even though they ended up letting me get my nails for free. I'm like, if y'all give me gangrene, I'm gonna be pissed. Like I told y'all, I'm a diabetic. Please be careful. Don't cut my nails down. Don't file close to the skin.
Hmm.
She did exactly that, and I was
Hmm.
pissed. But I went
Wow.
to the podiatrist, and they was like, "Oh, you're fine. You're good. You're okay." They
Yeah.
didn't cut your skin or put a nail in your skin, so you're good. But I had to make sure. Shit.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely
I
gotta
ain't
be
nobody cutting
careful.
off my leg, and that's that.
Mm. So you gotta go to, make sure you go to the right places that not just specialize in just doing the cosmetic part of it. They gotta also specialize in that, area, that field area that, which is,
Yeah,
nail care, skin care, you know,
yeah,
because it all trickles back to your health because these are chemicals and I had to learn that just like my business skincare. I had to learn about different skin types and stuff like that. Like I used to do the whole makeup thing or whatever. Only reason I pulled back from that because I started getting wary and I was not using just cheap products. I was using all brands. Like I had Morphe. I had this other brand too. I can't think of it. I don't know why, but I just got rid of it because my daughter had got to it and she threw it in a tub.
mhm,
But just putting the makeup and people would come get their face beat. I ain't, my getting myself out there like that and just doing the makeup. I ain't want and how social media is nowadays. I seen all these people complaining or making up lies just to go viral and get clout. I ain't want nobody to be like, oh, her makeup broke me out and da 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 da. That's why I tell people, bring their own makeup. But sometimes people don't have their own makeup, and I always keep, new sets of makeup because I have like a bulk load of them. So I
mhm.
was like, I gotta fall back from that because I don't want nobody, to feel like they, had an allergic reaction or something. But
I
you
used to
just gotta
get
be careful.
I used to get all my makeup from this company called BoxyCharm, and they
Hmm.
would give me samples every month, and that's
I
how
heard of BoxyCharm. I heard of that.
I love it. But I
Mm.
stopped getting it once I moved. And after a while, I stopped wearing makeup because I used to wear
Mhm.
around COVID time. I was trying to find my hobby, like everybody
Oh
went to work.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that was my thing, was like
Hmm.
makeup, myself how
Yeah.
to make makeup.
That was, yep. 2021 is when I started. That's how long I've been up in my business. And I
Yeah,
got my LLC.
yeah,
Yep. COVID. We was all in the house. Shit, I
yep.
had
We
to
was
do
all, uh-huh.
something.
Yep, I got mine. I got my LLC for doing makeup, and I have
Okay.
like a business, a company name, and everything. But I had to
Mhm.
go online to make sure nobody else had it and get a trademark
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
yep. You got to do the whole shebang. I already know.
And now I don't even use it. But if someone asks me like, hey, you know somebody do makeup, I'm like, oh, I do makeup, and I show them like pictures in my phone or whatever,
Hmm.
and that's it. But that was just like
Yeah,
a hobby, and then it just turned
yeah,
into like, you know what?
yeah.
I'ma just
Same
go out here
here.
and get an LLC. Shucks, like, and just
Yeah,
have some under my belt.
yep,
hmm And my
yep.
sister, she went out there and got a couple of LLCs. Like we was bored as hell in COVID.
Hmm. Who
I
you
think
telling?
everybody went out there and got a business. If not a business, a PPP.
She said
If not,
everybody wouldn't got it.
if not a
Yeah.
business, they went and got a PPP loan
Oh, see.
and
I'm
locked
mad
up.
because listen, that I learned about that like a year or two later after that. And I'm like, you mean to tell me I could have got a loan, got all this stuff because child, all this shipping and pricing and paying for this and paying for that. I was really, you know, I didn't get no loans or no grants or nothing like that. I was paying for everything out of pocket.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I did not know nothing about it. But I'm glad because I heard some people, some illegal stuff was going on with that. I want
yeah.
no parts.
A couple singers applied for the PPP loan and they got locked up.
Yeah.
I think one of the singers from Pretty Ricky,
Pleasure P.
Pleasure P.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, girl. He
I
sure
used
did.
I used to love me some. I used to love me some Pleasure P, baby.
Spectacular was my dude.
Spectacular. He did too much.
Yeah, he do. He was recently performing and somebody was like, here he go again.
Yeah, he did too much. He did too much in my eyes. But I love Pleasure P. I used to sing "I Did You Wrong" to the top of my lungs.
Oh, everybody did.
Oh
Everybody sing
my
that
god!
song.
I
Oh
think
my
that's the
goodness.
that's
Everybody
the
sang that.
I think that's the anthem. Like, you know what? I messed up. You messed up. You just here. Just listen. Just listen to the
Girl, you
song.
about to make me download that right now. I forgot all about it.
I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to send that song out today. Like,
Oh,
listen.
send it out where, girl? What's tea? What's tea?
Send it out somewhere.
Somewhere and put it up in the air. In the
Put it up,
air.
get up in the air and see.
Okay.
He said, "Oh, that's why you love Pleasure Q, boy."
Wait a minute. I'm not
Yeah,
even
cause
looking
I,
at my phone.
cause I like getting gnawed on.
Oh, she back to that again. Here she go with that nose on stuff. Here she go.
Who don't want to get
See,
gnawed on?
listen, that took me. Listen, that sent me through there when she said that.
Sent me through there, like, and I think I made it worse when I said that word. I don't even know what made me say gnawed. Like, it just came out of
Cause you
nowhere.
funny low key. You be saying like little stuff. Like when you said he would go make a TikTok out of
Oh,
y'all.
come on now.
I don't even want to repeat it, but when,
It ain't a lie.
I can imagine him on TikTok right
He be downloading everything. TikTok, Facebook, Twitter,
now.
MySpace. He probably would have called the news station. Like, like,
Wait,
come
not
on. Like, come on.
not Fox 32,
It would have been
Chicago News. I'm
I would have gotten so many phone calls like, now why you do that? I'm like, what are you talking about? They like,
He
I'm
would
gonna
have he
send
would
you
have been like hello Tia.
the
I got an interview. Like no, hey Q,
and I'm
you know
gonna
I
get
love you Q.
wait,
You
no,
know you my boy Q.
wait. This gonna be me. But my truth will get out. Like,
Wait, did you
because
just
because I didn't do that.
you're my hair. Stop, please.
Yo, yo,
See, this is what I'm talking about.
yo, like, you talking about make a TikTok out of what? You already know. Shut up.
Right. He trying to get somebody to start talking on.
Yeah, he trying to get
You
somebody to
ain't
start.
low, boy. You
He
ain't slick, Craig.
definitely ain't slick. He know exactly what we talking about. No,
Just
he
go
would have
back
had
to
it
the 8 hour live.
in the middle part of it. He would have called TMZ, Real
The
Talk Net,
shade room.
the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk.
Damn.
Everybody,
Whew.
everybody. Shucks. It would have been all over the world. I would have been looking. I would have got exiled.
Girl,
I
they would have
would.
been trying to cancel you, child.
I, child, it would man.
If he,
Everybody would
he
have
would
got
have, he was going to lay it down, okay?
and throw some salt on them ribs.
He's
Tell
going to
me,
throw some sauce on them ribs.
yep, sauce, all kind of sauce. Listen, he said he honestly don't know.
Well, I
I'm a,
mean, this is Philly
I'm,
Girls
I'm gonna put it
live,
in the
so
comment. Just look at the, just look and just look right there. Look at the comment.
I was looking at my phone. I looked down. I saw the emoji. He said, "Oh wow, I don't think he liking this Philly. You better stop for real." AQ, it's all in fun and laughter because listen, everything went the way it did. You know, I gotta unplug my microphone because my phone dying. I gotta put my phone on the charger. Hold on.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna stop.
Be good, Philly. Oh my goodness.
What? I am being good. It was. It's funny.
Eh, I'm a little nervous because he's when somebody say wow, even though he put the LOL, I don't know.
Nah, trust me.
Oh, he cool. Oh, he
He
just
he chilling.
because he said he don't know, so I don't want him to feel like he in the dark. And we laughing. We not laughing at you. We laughing at the conversation that is public now in my 8 hour live. That's what we're talking about. Policia, policia.
Wait, this will be me. Like, child, listen. Telling you,
I'm done.
this
I'm done
me.
with y'all. Too.
This me.
I'm good. I'm sweating and shit. I'm getting a workout just laughing. Oh, you know what? I ain't laughing no more. I can't. I can't.
All right. I'm gonna stop before I have an asthma attack. I'm gonna stop before I have an asthma attack.
Yeah. Mm.
So I'm trying to get gnawed on.
See, back to that no one. Somebody hurry up and get the gnawing because
Listen, it's hard out here.
it is.
It's hard out here, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's hard out here.
You can't let everybody know on you now. Gotta be mindful. Some people get hooked and they get crazy.
Over gnawing on somebody?
hmm
That mean they ain't getting
I
none.
can't hear you. What happened? No, it's
No,
like you moving around.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Oh, who? Who? Wait, huh?
I know I cut it backwards. I mean,
Oh,
the person that's getting no other one, they
you
might get
don't
crazy.
come over here starting, okay? For real.
Wait, what happened? What I missed? Because I'm not near my
His
phone.
emojis, and I don't even be knowing what his emojis be meaning sometimes. Like I know what the
That's
emojis
supposed
are.
to be the some of them I don't know. But I think
They
that's supposed to be the drowsy, the
they
drunk
say it's supposed to.
emoji.
Yeah, they say it's supposed to be a fragile X emoji. I can't say the other word.
A what? A fragile.
Fragile X. That's
Fragile.
another word for. You ever saw a Hangover?
Yes. Well, I don't remember that show like that. That movie.
Riri.
Mm.
It's another
Oh,
word for
like
re-ray. Yeah,
oh. Oh
yeah.
no, I don't think that emoji mean that. I don't think, not those.
That's what I was told.
No, that's what. Somebody help us out down there in that chat.
And I was like, how did they get that from
Help the
that?
aunties out.
I was like, how did they get that from that? That so then I would just look at like, okay, well, maybe it's right. I don't know. I'm
But
just
look
saying.
at the face. It looks like it's kind of drunk. Why would it be? Oh no, that would be offensive if it was, meant that,
I
right?
don't know. I don't know.
Oh
I
hell no, because I
I
won't use that emoji no more if that's what that means.
I just used the bipolar emoji, the upside down smile.
That's not. Oh my god, that is not bipolar. What did you? How the hell you translate your emojis, girl? What in the world? You could have made up a whole
I
nother language.
I
The
pick it up with
upside down
everybody
smile
else.
is mean like that means like just joking, like oh nothing. That's what it means, like joking.
You sure?
You said it's bipolar. Why?
He
Because it's
said,
upside down.
yeah, because you're like,
Wow.
who's you know? He said, nah, it
Oh
depends on
no.
how you use it. But
Well, I
yeah,
mean, yeah. I
that's
mean, okay. Well, then we gonna go with that. It depends on
but
how you use it.
but his emojis, how he uses emojis, they're calculated, so you have to really
Mhm.
pay attention. So
So
yeah,
let's take this somewhere else. So if I send somebody a eggplant, do that mean I want the D or do that mean I'm hungry?
and you
I
just
just
send them.
want to know.
Okay, so I
There
explain
we
it.
go.
Oh shit! Well, girl, why you told me he was coming up here? That
Oh
scared the
my
hell out of
bad,
me.
my bad. I'm sorry.
So so basically it depends on how you use the emoji. So it's like, let's say somebody say something sexual and then you use
Hmm.
that emoji. That's basically like you could be remembering something, like you could remember like damn, or it could be like that's so good or something like, I like, oh yeah, I want to do that, or you think about doing it or something like that. It all depends on how you use it though. You just gotta see the face that people will make. You say
Mm.
something to them like that, and then you be like, you might make a face like that when somebody say something
Oh,
to
it's
you
like
like,
the googly face or something like,
yeah, yeah,
like yeah.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
ignore.
It depends how you use it.
I just
Okay.
ignore the
Well, you
sign.
just schooled me because I sure didn't. I just thought it would just meant like if you say something to somebody and it's something like real silly and you just like, I'm just being goofy. I
We
just thought
old
it
up
meant like
here,
that.
so we don't know.
Right. Let's just say somebody say some real, like, let's just say somebody be like, say something that you wasn't expecting and it's real steamy or something like that. You just be like,
Mhm. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it because I've seen people use it in that context that you saying it. So
right.
I just didn't know exactly, Well, Philly then she said it,
I
child.
didn't
She
know. I thought it was for a. Listen, don't get me the line. I'm
so what
still
does
faithful.
the I'm sorry, the melting emoji mean? I see people use that.
The melting.
Right.
What was that one?
The one
Right.
that's
So
going
like,
into the
yeah.
ground or something. It's like melting
Oh
away.
yeah, what is that one for?
See, yeah, that means like you can make them weak or
Uh,
something like that, or whatever it might be. Like it depends on like, it still depends on like where you use it too. Like I'm gonna say, when did I use that? Did I use that the other day when you said something? I think you said something on your live. Then I was just like, put that melting thing, and then you was like, don't start using that, dude. And then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
so basically that's like, oh, it depends on how you use it. That could be like a downer, or that could be like a, you just start that shit that make you think. You just be like, okay. Well, it depends. It all depends on how you use it though. So,
You know what somebody told me on Facebook? This one I used to be getting in the comments, getting a little crazy. This, I guess she was a young girl. She like, I tell you, old, you don't even know how to use the emojis right. I'm like, what? Since when do we?
yeah.
You have to use the emoji, but some people be really emoji fluent. They do.
right.
I be
Yeah.
watching some people. They know what each one, like them snapping fingers, and then that hand that's just putting it up. Like I can't even.
Yeah.
I would have to type it in the chat to show you. But
There's some people that talk with emojis. I hate
yes,
that.
Right.
I
I
hate
talk
it.
with
I found
emoji
it.
too.
No, I can't do the not the whole entire time I'm talking to texting you. I can't just use the emojis the whole time. It looks a little silly to me, but I
Yeah,
get
that's
it
what
when
you
you
feel
expressing
that way.
yourself.
This is not charades.
Hmm.
No, I
Yeah, I
don't.
was gonna say, but sometimes it's like, cause sometimes a text can be take misinterpreted, you know. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
think the emojis kind of help.
it do. It do. I agree. It do.
That's because we got so used to emojis, where so it's like conducive to our lifestyle that if we don't use them, we don't know how to take a text message. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll forget to write LOL when I'm joking, and now it's a whole argument behind it.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, yeah, that's the
That's my
truth.
oldest daughter right there. She be misunderstanding a lot. I be like, dude,
Sometimes you
let
can
me
say
just.
something real serious to a person, but if you put a laughy emoji about it, they might not take it so hard. But if you say something
Yeah.
serious without a laugh emoji, then they be like, "Oh, this bitch serious." Like, you
Yeah.
feel me?
Hmm.
See,
Hmm.
I gotta learn the slang like the LBS. I think that means laughing but serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Some people put LBVS, laughing but very serious.
oh god,
Yeah,
I
but
know.
sometimes people LBF as like it's laughing, but very fucking serious.
oh my god.
Oh, okay. See, it gets longer. What is
Yeah,
WIS? I see that all over this app all the time.
said
I don't know. Is it?
WYS.
Yeah. S like silly. S as in silly.
Oh,
WIS.
right. Yeah, I think I don't know what you see or what you say.
No, the way they be putting it on my comments, they be like, "Girl, WIS." I think I mean like what you saying or what you said. But we don't talk like that
Yeah,
up here, so I
yeah,
don't. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. It depends on what you said, because some people just don't want to type, so they'll put like, you feel me? They'll
Hmm.
I
type
type it
whatever they
out.
say and then put the little three letter to try to finish out the words and stuff like that.
Look at
Sometimes I do
us up
that.
here getting a lesson in emoji
Yeah, cause
language.
I type it out. I don't know. Like I just found out what WYM means. I don't
What you
know.
That
mean?
girl.
Yeah, I just found that what that was. What that was. I don't know. I write it out.
She
Yeah, I
said, I
remember
don't know.
telling you a lot of the little stuff that the abbreviations that I be using, you so definitely be asking like, what that mean? I be
Yeah, I'm like,
like,
what was it? DTM. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
yeah,
Oh,
doing too
I don't
much.
know that one either. Oh, okay.
Oh, I know. I figure. I listen. That's all I say.
OTP. Philly, you
D
know OTP?
On the
on the
phone.
phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, then okay.
On
Yeah,
the
you know,
See,
phone.
sunset.
you know some.
But that's old though.
I mean, I'm just saying. So it's WIM. What you mean? I use that
Yeah,
a lot.
I just found that
Mhm.
out this year. What that meant. I don't know. I don't know. I do know what DTM mean because I get it told to me a lot.
Oh, I ain't never see that one.
That's good. Yeah, that's doing the most or doing too much. It's the same thing.
Mm.
It depends on how you use.
Well,
I
it's
use the
only like
basics, the WID, WIM, LOL.
in
That's about it.
WUD. They said that means what you doing too. I don't know. I don't know.
No. See, they
I don't
trying to
know
switch
about
it
that.
up.
Yeah, I don't know about the WUD. I ain't never WYUD. I ain't never
Because the
used.
word you starts with a Y.
I don't
Well,
know. I know what WTW mean.
Is that
what's the
what the
word?
what?
What's the word?
Oh, what the see? I didn't know that one. We was getting
I
a lesson, child.
I figured that out when I be on a couple chats. I'm like, oh, so that means what's the word? That's
Yeah,
all.
Yeah. But that's not used everywhere. Like, I don't
It's
see
a shit.
that.
I think that's a Chicago thing because I don't know
Yeah.
nobody else that says what's.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
We say what's up.
Yeah.
yeah. I
Where
use
like we
that
like
a lot.
where your stupid ass
And we
going?
write that out. Yeah.
Like
Dang. What your stupid ass
People,
doing, big
that's
head?
it.
yeah. People have a whole conversation in person with using abbreviation.
Yeah, how the hell you do
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
that?
that's wild. Cause
Excuse me, y'all.
I'm gonna
Mm.
have a headache trying to figure out what the heck you saying. Cause what is cause
Yeah,
now I'm
motherfucker be like, what they say? What's the word, Birdie? What you want? That's that's still abbreviated words like
Me and my
WY.
daughter just was talking about how they talk in New Orleans because she was like, "Mom, can we go to New Orleans and go to Bourbon Street?" She was like, "Yeah," and then we start talking about how the guys be like, "Little baby," like that, and I was like, for some reason that is so sexy. We was like they be like, "What's going on, little baby?" Like that. I can't say it,
little baby,
little
baby.
baby.
Get the way they
Having
talk.
all them golds in their mouth and stuff. Everybody down there got gold.
Ew.
Not everybody. Shout out to the. New Orleans. I ain't ranking on y'all or nothing like that. I like the
He
lingo.
had a little way with golds, but I don't think that ain't last that long. Golds and
For
that.
real? Hmm.
Mm. Now the people used to wear them like one gold, like they had like one gold teeth or something,
Oh,
or like
one.
a few of them. That's what they used to do.
So what's popular in Chicago then?
Besides what?
Like a gold, like gold or a gold chain or
Shit. It depends on how much money you got. Shit. Niggas out here wearing moissanite shit, but a lot of
Hmm.
motherfuckers out here wearing real J though. That like, well, the motherfuckers I be around, they got real J. They don't be wearing no fake shit. I don't know nobody be wearing no fake shit, but it's definitely
Hmm.
people who out here trying to compete with motherfuckers and shit. You see their ass on Facebook every day with them fake ass chains on.
Damn.
Might catch, yeah, you go to the club, might catch a couple motherfuckers with fake chains on. But a lot of people don't know the difference though. They just think a lot of them bitch they try to use them little diamond testers now. They all beat,
Oh
but
yeah.
yeah,
so
that
they be
shit ain't.
fronting.
Yeah, they out here. Yeah, some motherfuckers be front. Not everybody, but you could
Hmm.
tell, especially if you come from that shit.
Good morning, Ashley.
But I don't know. That's
I'm gonna come.
popular in Chicago right now. It definitely depends on what you saying or and what aspect.
I'm gonna come to Chicago
Hey, good
with.
morning, Ashley.
I'm gonna come to Chicago with a Rolex.
You're gonna bust out the rollie.
I'm
You
bust
gonna be
out.
good at shit. They might think it's fake if it ain't got no diamonds on it. That's the only thing they gonna be.
Well, they gonna know it's not. They gonna know it's real because it's not gonna tick.
It don't take stock.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people know how to read real rollies and shit though. But that don't also make it not fake neither. Though. On TikTok.
Rollies don't tick.
Yeah, but they got fake ones that roll the same way. It
Hmm.
like the thing is the hand meter might move a little bit different. So to a person who don't know a hand meter on a Rolex, they wouldn't know how it actually flow. You feel me?
Mm.
So a fake one will flow different.
Well,
But
I'm gonna just
it's
leave the
other,
price tag on.
yeah, damn. No, I mean no,
You so silly.
no. It's people who know real Rolex. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like I said, it's all depends on who is who. Like
Hmm.
them flat, like you gonna know a real Rolex when you see it because it's gonna fit so finely, so perfectly. And then a fake one it's just gonna look off. So some way, somehow, it's gonna look off.
Mm.
Look at that
Isn't
joint.
that something?
Feel it, the dial, the back, all that stuff. The yeah, the keys in it. Rolex is real easy to point out if you want to wear a fake one. So you better get a real. I mean, a real one for a girl only like 3,000. That's
I know. So I'm gonna get me a Rolex.
Mm.
I'm gonna
that's
come out
decent.
there with my. I'm gonna come out there with my Rolex and get gnawed on.
Mm. 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 See?
That's crazy work.
It
I've been using
is.
that word all day at work. No,
He said you been talking
That's
about
the word.
that work.
I've been saying that word all night at work. No,
Oh damn.
I was like, dang, that patient look like they got gnawed on.
Mm. Oh, don't say. Oh, you know what? Oh, child.
It's
What's
funny.
the word, Ashley? I ain't even see y'all in the chat.
Yeah,
She
she
like,
said.
yeah.
She said, hey. She said, what? They say fake it till you make it for some. I ain't wearing no fake jewelry. Somebody rob me and then they gonna pew pew me just for having a fake jewelry on.
Nah, they gonna kill you for having the real shit on.
That's
That's why people wear the fake shit because that it's so easy to just give it up and they can just go about it their life. Some people have real jewelry and have fake jewelry too. Like when they pop out at certain places, they pop out with their fake jewelry. Cause
Yeah, I was about to say that some people just do it that way, for that very reason.
but
yeah,
then, but then you got people that's out here that's unhinged that is still off you for wearing something fake because you don't waste their time.
True.
shit, I don't know if they know if it's fake. Just as long as you get that shit up, that's gonna be the real problem. Is if you get
Exactly. Here you go. Ain't even that serious.
yeah, that shit
Now
not
that
that serious. Here, take that shit and fuck on.
well, that's true. I just hope I don't. I just hope I don't get robbed.
Cause to a motherfucker who got it, they can go back and buy it again. That's the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
Another
At
motherfucker. I'm
least you
like, it's
live to
not
go
worth you
buy
gonna
it
buy it.
in.
It's not worth
Right.
your life, bro. You know.
But isn't Rolexes like registered though? So if somebody try to sell it, can it go back to
Yeah,
the original
yeah,
owner?
but nah, it all depends. Like it's niggas that'll go pull up. They'll take a $30,000 Rolex from a motherfucker and pull up on another motherfucker with who they know got bands and only charge they at 5,000 for the bit, 5, 10,000. It's a rollie. You feel me? So
Mm.
they gonna get that shit
Mm.
up. Especially as niggas out here who want J, but they just don't got enough to pay right now. They just, you know what I'm saying, they circling they little couple thousand and shit. But if they go drop some on the chain, they don't even notice how expensive that shit really is. You think you spending 30,000 on the chain, but that's just for the pendant. So if you gonna walk around with a cheesy ass neck piece to that bitch, then you feel me? You wasting your time because that bitch gonna snap on that big ass $30,000 pendant. You feel me? You gonna need
Yeah.
something. Gonna need about 15 more, 20 more. Put it on the
It just
chain.
makes
Man.
sense. Right.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Is that like a thing in Chicago? Like, do all the people have to like? I mean, I know they don't have to, but is that like the diehard thing? Like everybody got to have a chain? I guess like for the younger generation.
You gotta have that shit. You gotta have that shit. If
Really?
you
If you
if you don't
for
got
what?
that shit,
Like,
you not on shit. That's just what it
oh
is.
wow,
It's niggas that don't got that got other shit though. Like they might got big ass rocks in their ear. They might got big ass wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends. It's levels to this shit. It's definitely levels to this shit. It's
can
niggas
you
who got
still
it.
be
They don't
somebody
wear it.
like with a smaller chain
Yeah, as long as you know what I'm saying, you flex your shit in some
and
type
it's
of way. You
real?
got it. Yeah. Yep. On myself.
Good
I don't know.
morning.
I'm asking. I be wanting to know. Shit.
I'm gonna pull up with a Richard Millie.
Nah. You somebody gonna take you.
Damn, is that bad out there?
Yeah, you pull
Can't
up
just
on
walk
any
down the
block
street
out
with
here.
you.
No, no.
you
Not without
can't
no
just
security.
you can't just go out to the club with your expensive jewelry on and have a good time and go
How
home.
you getting everybody you with kidnapped.
A lot of people don't even know what a milli is,
What?
so how
If
would
you
they
wear
know?
a Richard Mille, you is getting everybody kidnapped.
Oh my god!
I don't even know what that is, and that's
It's
crazy.
a
I
watch.
don't know. Oh, I
Google
only
it.
know
It's a
AP
watch.
and Rolex,
It's like a watch that costs.
Movado.
It's like
Right.
a
See, yeah,
million
those
dollar watch.
you might get away depending on where you go. You know, if you go to the hood somewhere, gonna be thirsty. You know, in
I
the
don't even know
hood
because
they
my daughter father got an AP, so that's the only reason.
right. But if he, you know what I'm saying, he around certain places, he good. You know what I'm saying, he good
Mhm.
at.
Oh,
Everybody, you
okay.
know, and then certain people be moving a different way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just move in and like, I get money, so I'm gonna spend it, but I ain't trying to go to jail, so you ain't gonna have no protection. You know what I'm saying? Like some people got their protection. People move different. Like I ain't having that
Mhm.
without protection. Cause I'm not really letting nobody take shit from me.
Yeah,
That's
I mean it
so
kind of goes hand in hand. If you want be wearing goddamn close to a
hmm
car, like the price of a car or a house, and jewelry on you, then better believe you better have some type of, protection
hmm
because you already know people gonna be on it, you
Hmm.
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and that's it. Anywhere you go though, that's where anywhere you go. So it ain't
But I
just
don't
you
like to
being
be flashy. I don't want stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about he was gonna buy me a Rolex because I don't have one. But he
right.
was like, you need to have one, shit like that, whatever. And I was like, I'm not really. And
See,
then
that's
that
why I
always
say it's,
crossed my
it's levels
mind.
to
Somebody
this shit.
taking it from me, so try to take it from me.
Yeah, because it's
So,
people who don't have that type of shit, but if you don't got that shit, you got other shit going on. Like as far as like you that same shit you spending on them on a chain could be put into a business where that's still
mm,
flexing. Like motherfuckers pulling up to your shit. And people know, like once you start opening shit, you cutting your ribbon and all that shit, people
They
will
mhm.
start
still know you
they
got.
gonna know. They gonna know you got bread.
And next you gonna pull up with that Richard Millie.
Good morning, Miss Cat 10. I'm just not reading the comments, y'all. I'm sorry.
That
No, it's
shit
fine.
make
And
it sick.
She said you can wear a nice watch, leave your expensive watch when you're going somewhere. I'm gonna wear my expensive watch out because I'm gonna have my 380 on my bag.
Said it said you can't ride at night. I mean, like, yeah. I gotta think. Well, honestly, now it's been what it was this little clique in Chicago where they had like it was called the hobos where they was like considered a super gang where it was just like about 10 criminals, notorious criminals in Chicago that then did a whole bunch of shit that then got off charges or then
Mm.
completed their sentence and then got off and formed an alliance. They was called the Hobos, and the leader
Oh,
of it was one of the leaders was my uncle. He got his ass got 3 life sentences, and what they would
oh,
do is they would go around robbing everybody who got money or all the professional sports players that was from Chicago, and yeah, they end up going down for that shit, and they have to admit
oh. I was about to
all
ask
that
you then
shit.
what happened with that?
They all locked
Man,
Cause
up.
yeah, yeah, you can look it up. His name, just type in the Hobos Super
yeah, that
Gang and shit.
sounds interesting. I'm gonna look into that. You know, I usually
Yeah.
don't, get into like gangy like stuff or violent stuff like that. But that sounds interesting to know about a gang that's actually what's actually going around just doing all of that, you
So
know?
they got
Yeah,
3 life.
it was a big thing. It was a real big thing up in the NBA because one of the biggest NBA players, I think he was drafted to the Chicago. I think he was drafted somewhere else and traded to the Bulls. And
Mm,
man, he was getting robbed and stuff. And I think it's I don't even want to really say his name like that, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I can go look it up.
The hobos, right?
Yeah, the Hobo Super Gang in Chicago. Chicago, man, I'm telling you, the leader of it was my uncle.
That's crazy. And so your uncle got 3 life sentences
Hmm.
for robbing people?
Yep, he even robbed his own brother.
Yeah, and
Oh.
if he was a leader of a gang, that's like kingpin status, right?
Well, yeah, the
Yeah.
leader of the gang. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they had the building like when the projects and stuff was up. They had like one of my other uncles, his brother ran the buildings and shit, and he was just like one of those people that create problems. So he made his name by robbing and killing people.
That's crazy.
One of the persons that I used to look up to up in the project building, my mama, she used to be like, watch him real quick and I'll come back. And he used to be like a little hustler down there. He used to serve and stuff. And he used to have all the customers. Like they used to run past everybody and run to him. And I used to be sitting there watching them all day, just sitting there hustling while everybody it used to be this person that shine shoes, and then it was him. He was hustling and stuff. So one day we was done on this we was standing by this stuff called the fire lane, and they was out there serving. I was sitting there watching them, and my uncle walked up, and everybody started slowly but surely walking past because he started picking people pockets, going in people pockets, and then he walked up to Ducky, and Ducky was like, "I ain't giving up shit." Everybody else walked
Mm,
off. Ducky ain't move, and Polarowski ain't even do shit to him. He just was looking at him. He approached him. He had a cordial conversation with him. But everybody else, he went up and took out of their pockets and shit, and that shit made me respect Ducky. Like I was just like, damn, this everybody else just scattered out of this bitch. He the only motherfucker with a big ass bankroll. He ain't moving. But
so what happened to him if since he didn't
so
like
what, so
give it
what
up?
had happened to him like 10 years later, he was still getting money, right? We had
Mm,
moved the projects ended up getting tore down. So we moved our block to this block called 68th and Perry, where me and
mm,
Los from. And they started hustling up over there, created a whole little thing up over there. Boom, it was busting. So Polarowski was still out robbing people and stuff.
yeah.
So they was constantly coming to that block trying to see if they can get over on somebody up over there, but it wasn't necessarily happening. So we had two beast niggas, like two top niggas that was like around the whole city. We used to get. Long story short, we used to fuck with Il Chapo. But
Wow.
anyway, two top niggas named Hank and Ducky. They killed Hank because Hank was just like Ducky. And
Unalive.
yeah, yeah, they end up unaliving him and stuff. They set him up with my one of my best friend's mama. She got shot up 10 times, and
Oh
Hank
wow.
just ain't make it. Hank just ain't make it, and she made it though. And,
Mm,
that shit was crazy. So like the next 2 years later, they tried to rob Ducky, and he didn't go for it. They shot him one time, and he drove. He just drove like we was on 68th and Perry when it happened, and he crashed his car on 66 and Perry straight like he just drove. Like I don't know if he must have passed out once they shot him. They said the
mm,
bullet went under his under his shoulder blade, like under his armpit, and I
Hmm.
guess it must have pierced something in the inside of him, and he passed out while he was driving, and his car flipped over the E-way. And he was dead already.
And
They say he was dead
oh,
already when he hit over the E-way, and that was just like, damn.
ooh, this sound like this could be. Is this like a? They got a documentary on them because they were so known that they just
Yeah,
like.
yeah, they got it. Yeah, it's a big ass documentary all on YouTube.
Freddie
And
said
then
somebody called the Bean Team too.
Polarowski and them end up admitting to it, the killing once they well, he didn't admit to it. It was the other homie who ended up snitching named B Rup. His name was Byron some shit. I forgot his last name, but his name they call him B Rup. And
Hmm.
he ended up telling the shit, trying to get a lighter sentence, but he still ended up getting a life sentence anyway.
Ooh,
But he admitted
you
to
done
killing
gave
Ducky,
up tape.
Ducky Mosey.
Damn,
Yeah.
and still got a life sentence.
That's crazy. Yeah, oh
Damn.
yeah. You can plead. You could do
That I
all
mean the big
that.
team. Yeah, Freddie, yeah, Freddie. Yeah, Freddie
Because
knows
life is
yeah, Freddie knows.
25 years, right? So life doesn't mean like, that's it's
Nah, hell
25
no,
years.
life ain't 25 years. Life is 100 plus. That shit till you
Yeah.
die out here. That
Oh,
shit.
I thought it was 25 years.
25 to life, but you got to do 25 to even be considered parole.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, they didn't get that. They got 3 life sentences. You got to serve 3 consecutive life sentences. If you
Well,
die,
if he
your ass
got
come
that, what
back.
was the point of even telling? Shit.
He thought he was
Right?
going
He did.
to.
They did so much stuff around it: robbery and kidnapping and
Hmm.
drugs and
That's
Maybe
a
he wanted to
killing.
clear his conscience.
yeah, but he still
Mhm.
was going to get life. That's a minute. So
No,
he
but if that was a plea, then no, he had to be offered something unless he just wanted to snitch. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
She said, "Gang from off the low end. I'm from the Wells. I know them. The 90s was bad in the project back then for sure. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Freddie know about it. Yeah, she know my whole people though.
Oh, she made that clear.
Yeah, them motherfuckers wasn't no good though. But it was good to other people who like his brother. His brother and them had the good side. Like they was this gang called the Dale Viking in the 40s building. The 40s building they was red, and the Trey 5 buildings like the Stateway Gardens where I was from, they was the white buildings. Ducky was from those buildings, but like those wasn't the flashy guys, but they got money. They wasn't flashy, but they got money. Now the 40 building, the red buildings, they got money and they was flashy with their shit. And they flexed it
Mm.
on their girls and all that shit. That's what I was into. I was into that shit. But I still
Mm.
respected Ducky on a different type of level though. But when I
Mm.
would go down there with blood and them, like I'm riding in like Cadillacs, like with the like custom shit with he got my little cousin a fucking custom car before I'm older than him. And I think I was like 9 years old when I saw that motherfucker custom made with the seats with his name in them. It wasn't his name, the Big Daddy name, because his name was Blood. So he got his name as, you feel me, Don Don in the seats. I'm just like, damn, that shit
Wow.
raw as hell to me. Like this the shit that we lit, like we look up to see, And it's a lot of ins and outs to that goes on now that people don't see, and why a lot of crime still goes on to this day. Because them guys still alive and they play like they peacemakers to me. They play as peacemakers, but they still got a lot of the bullshit going on.
Well, Freddie says your family wasn't nothing to play with. Mm. She says she know all your family, Q.
You got a big ass family. I got it. I'm too like that's like I used to be into the street shit, right? I real heavy to where we was like battling in songs and doing videos and all that stuff. But I came to a conclusion though later on that when I met my other side of my family, like my father's side of my family,
Mm.
I'm just like, damn, I'm connected to both sides of the family, both sides of the whole big ass gang
Yeah,
war.
just from looking at some of the videos you posted and what you was doing back then. I don't know what if you still into like you was doing music, and when I seen that,
Yeah,
I was like, oh, he's already kind of like you know
He was a
what
rapper.
was that like for you? Like
yeah,
that's your thing? Like that's how you started out when you was younger? That's what you know what I'm saying wanted to do, or you just kind of
yeah.
like got
'Cause
pulled in from your old heads?
nah. That was just like, well, honestly, that was like a wave with the rap stuff. So it's like we all had
Yeah.
like spark depending on who you're around. You're a popular person. Like, see, when I was a kid, when we was in high school before all the rap stuff even started, how I got like a little buzz was I started throwing parties as a shorty. Like we used to doing birthday parties and stuff, like little juke parties and stuff.
Mm.
And
Juke.
those joints used to bust. I started making flyers and stuff. Nobody knew nothing about none of this stuff. And then it just spread it like a wildfire. Everybody just started doing parties again and stuff. People
Mhm.
used to do parties, but it's just like it was a whole wave where nobody was doing them no more. And then I just started doing juke parties and stuff, and that stuff took away. So without social media, it's hard to kind of keep up with people you don't only know about word of mouth shit, right? So
Yeah.
when like I think we hit like Tag and MySpace and shit like that, but Tag was like one of the first ones. Like I was viral on Tag for parties and all type of shit like that. Like that shit used to be crazy in my little world. But I used to know Chief Keef and them before he was even rapping and stuff like that. So that's what really made me get into the rapping and stuff like that because I knew him. But he
Mhm.
wasn't he wasn't cool how I knew him though. You know, I just knew him before the rap though.
Wow.
Just had a whole lot of stuff going on. It'd be crazy that Chicago, like when we used to throw these little parties and different people come to the parties and some kids don't know how to act. They just wilding out and shit like that. They don't know just know have fun and go home and shit.
It's Chicago.
Hey
Hmm.
Philly, I thought Philly was wild.
Girl,
And I
but
still,
remember,
I still know we
no,
got stories too, but
but
I
remember,
couldn't tell them like
but
about the
remember,
gangs we have and all of
but
that because it's definitely, it's like that.
but remember, a couple years ago, we was over Chicago. I was like, how the heck we get above Chicago with the crime?
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
around like 2020, 2021, like around COVID. It
I
was
mean,
we
I
was
always knew we was neck and neck. I just never thought we would,
no, we was
actually.
over them. I said, how the heck did we get over Chicago? We was
Yeah, because
over
in a wave
Chicago.
a wave around that time, Chicago came up with some new systems for the crime unit and shit. And man,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
cracked down on a lot of big crime members
Mhm.
that was really committing a lot of crime. So a lot of people was in jail that's killing
Yeah.
people. And it's a new wave of little shorties and stuff now. But at first it was just like the big gang leaders. If you could look up Chicago gang book, I got a
Mhm.
cousin in there. His name Ricky Anderson and shit. He down for a double murder right now. He beat one of them and he got another one on the go. See if he can beat this one. This shit finna be crazy. He's one of the biggest gang motherfuckers there is right now. There he into it with Lil Durk and shit like that. But I
What?
yeah, but like I'm connected to them too. So like that's why I end up getting up out of it because I was literally in the middle of that shit.
So when
And
they be rapping about old block and 63rd, what all that shit mean?
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
All the people,
Even
that's
I knew
exactly what
that.
Not for 63rd.
Even
all
I
my
knew
people,
that.
the videos that I was
Well, I'm
showing,
glad
that's,
you did
that's
because
who I was
my
in.
old ass don't. I
I
don't
was
get
with
into gang shit.
FBG. I was in there with
Mm,
FBG Duck and King Lil J and them, a whole
Hmm.
bunch of leaders and stuff from this other little block called MOB. 051 is one of the biggest gang leaders there. I mean, biggest gangs there is that's competing
Hmm.
with O Block. Not even the biggest gang. Like they just
Okay.
got the biggest name. If
Mm.
that makes sense. Some people got named. Chief Keef was their leader of that shit, and then he left they
Hmm.
block.
Yeah, I know that.
Right. He
Yeah.
was the leader, but he ended up leaving they block because he got robbed by some of their guys. So he left they block and he kind of like left them for dead type shit. And
Wow.
they never reached the potential that people really thought it was. So O Block is a good place to probably go take a picture in or some shit like I mean somebody would think it's something. But
Take a
other than
picture. You
that,
mean like the scenery?
yeah, yeah. But like
Oh, okay.
O Block and
O
them as
Block
a
is
team,
protected. Don't
they
you?
wasn't even know nothing for real. Like
Yeah,
they just got a name.
yeah. O Block is protected. It's gated, so you be alright.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
yeah, you'll be out of there definitely. Yeah, but back in the days, nah, you definitely could not. It was a war zone. It's people that literally risk their life to run in at gates to shoot at somebody and just hopefully they can make it out before the police catch them. And they don't even care really if they even get caught because they understand that already. Like,
What? Hey,
That's
whew.
crazy.
Yeah, that
yeah,
is crazy.
yeah, but but you see the people that be dying, they be crashing out on purpose because they might finna go to jail anyway. So it's a lot of little stuff that I could sit down and talk, but it'd be hours and hours and hours of just connecting different gang people that's been around the city to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be crazy though. But
No, it's interesting and just listening. Do like it, this might I don't know if it's a silly question. Do like as you call them shorties? Do they have to go like be in a gang to be protected out there in Chicago, or
nah,
can
because
you just
people,
be your own? You know.
yeah, because now it ain't even about GDB or BD and stuff like that. It's just like clicks now. So
Okay.
you can be into it with a I can be GBE and they can be TBE and we can be both GDs, but we into it type stuff. And
What?
that's how they is. Yeah.
I
It's
know,
a, it's
right?
all
I'm
about
like, huh?
it's all about clicks now. So that's why it's like, yeah, I fall back about some
That's
stuff
so
like that.
sad to have to grow up like that when you have to be like a part of the gang. I don't know,
Well,
like,
that's
Hmm.
what Freddie said. Freddie just said his groups now.
Yeah.
oh,
And
them little young boys. That's sad.
and Shot Town, if y'all know Shot Town that be talking on these panels, her son is real serious too. He one of
Yeah.
them he one of them niggas. I ain't even gonna cap. Now we not connected like really friends, but it was a time where it was like a meeting where everybody did like this stuff with this famous interviewer named Zach TV. He now deceased.
Oh
But
no.
everybody, it was like a big old meeting and everybody was a part of it, even Shot Town son, because he was one of them real serious dudes over east. Like he hold it down for the east side, and the guys over the 051s, they hold it down for the low end. And Lil Durk them, they do play a part, you know what I'm saying, within big ass crevice of Chicago, but it's not like a west or east with them. It's just like a certain part and shit like that. So they do hold a little something. They got some killers around, but it ain't O Block. O Block was never no killers. They just had people that's around. Like they'll be
Mhm.
like they call themselves 600, 300, Lamron, Blackgate, 46, THF. Those was the actual killers that was representing the O Blockians and for the BDs. So that's
Mhm.
what basically what it would be. Like the O Blocks just claiming riding a wave. O Block literally a ride a wave. They never had no killers.
So they
Well,
just
they
was
they,
wave
they
riders.
did. They did, but they just died they died so fast.
So they was wave riders. Mhm.
Yeah. They was wave riders because Chief Keef brought O Block to light, but Chief Keef got robbed by some guys in O Block, and he said fuck O Block, and he left. That's when he started that Glow Gang shit,
Yeah.
that GBE Glow Gang 300 shit. All that shit was new. That wasn't. Then they came out.
GBE
Is
Yeah.
that
Then
when
they
he
came
moved
out
to
with
the?
the 600.
300.
Is that when he?
Nigga, I'm 300. That
Is
was
that
my
Yeah.
when he moved to? Is that when he moved to Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah. He left there. Yeah. Y'all hear about them dudes robbing him at his match, stole his chain, stole his baby diapers,
yeah. I
and
heard.
Yeah, I heard
clothes
about
and
that.
shit. Yeah, that was some guys from O Block called one of them call himself Boss Top. And yeah, he's still like a little prominent dude, but he never did nothing. Like he just got a name for being around. People gravitated to him, but he never did nothing. He just like never really made a name. He
Mhm.
just got a name for being a big mouth, stuff like that. He'll talk, say some shit, and get shot at it, get shot, and probably get on the internet and make some noise. Oh, I just motherfucker just did this, ooh. Or he'd be around some people like King Von, T. Roy, uh, yeah, they them type of guy. OD used to be on something before he got killed at a young age, but yeah, but that T.
Why
Roy
Dirk
or King
locked up? I
Von,
just learned that he's locked up. I'm all
yeah,
late and behind.
yeah,
Hi.
he locked up for basically hiring people to do stuff, and yeah.
What?
Yeah,
See
you
this?
ain't know about
Keeping it
that.
going. So
No, I
so
do
this
know. That's
way,
why I asked.
yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying. I
how
just
this
didn't know. I don't read into that stuff, girl. I don't get into that gang stuff.
that's
Well,
how O Block kept their
I know
name
some
alive
though.
with Luther. So Lil Durk basically took over the O Block because he saw a couple people with the name. But it's the thing is, like Muwap and them, all the people that went down for the FBG Duck killing. Now that was
Mm,
their new wave. That was their first new wave of killers outside of King Von. King Von was getting money and stuff. So Lil
mm,
Durk took over that by putting money into certain people's pockets, and you know what I'm
mm,
saying, and making them push that towards that way. So O
mm.
Block never really had the killers. They just was. They had the name. King Von was a killer, but he was basically like retired. You know what I'm saying? And then they had the other dudes like the
I heard he
Perry
was
boys.
like notorious. Like the way they painted him out
Yeah,
to
no, he
be.
was. No, he was. That's what I'm saying. Like
They was like,
he was
well, he was
retired.
doing all this stuff out here and doing
Yeah,
this and that and the third.
he was serious. He was a real serious dude. I used to be getting
Yeah, I
into it
mean,
with
I
him and
listen
stuff
to
on
now. I
Twitter.
listen to him. The stuff he would be talking. I'd be like, dang,
Yeah, yeah.
niggas don't
I
care.
got into it with them on Twitter and stuff. I had a whole argument with them. Everybody I got into an
What?
argument died though. Everybody I got into an argument died. Literally.
Uh,
Word.
okay.
But, no, I'm just saying, like, it's just like it would
That's
happen.
kind of scary because I argue with you a lot. I ain't got time.
No, not like that. No, not
Girl.
like that. Because it's just like it's gang stuff. It's gang stuff. It's gang stuff though. It's gang stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I wouldn't have nothing to do with it to be
But it
honest,
had nothing to
because
do with you.
I'm
Nothing to
not
do
a
with you.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm
no,
not
we
a
just
killer.
joking.
But people will watch me though, like I was real popular. So like if I was talk, like let's say I was one of the loudmouths talkers, right? I would talk.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a loudmouth and I'm a talker, but I got people that's around me that probably watch, and then I got them
Mm-hmm.
that'll come and attack me. So if I'm talking stuff to them on Twitter, they respond and they coming back on my page sometime and they will say stuff to me, and then I will have like the killers they watching me, but they will like let's say they reacting to a post that they posted. I'm not even friends with the killers for real, but they just replying to stuff that I would say to them like they on my side, but it was like they was it's crazy how it was being represented though, because
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm from a different spot. From a different spot from different actual killers. You got rappers, then you got killers. I
Mm.
was a rapper and I was around a lot of rappers.
Look what Freddie said.
She said what?
Do
What she
you?
said?
She said, "Q, remember Little B?"
Yeah, that was my man's. That was my man's. I go to Ace Tech with him. I mean, I didn't go to Ace Tech, but we go to I went to Kenwood, but we would get on the bus on the 29 and we would pick them up. You know what I'm saying? The Ace Tech kids. And we all, man, it was crazy because it started from fighting at first and then we implicated guns in it. Like, man, it was so crazy. Like Lil B, that was my boy. He don't even talk. He was just so cool, but it was just like, he was a killer though. Yeah, he wound up getting killed by the police. You know,
Wow.
after he did some stuff like he had just shot at some people, and then the police got up on him. He still had the gun that he had just did the stuff with, and he had ran, but the police shot him in the back and they killed him and stuff like that. But they didn't even get in
Dang.
trouble for that. They didn't get in
They ain't
trouble
get in
for that
trouble.
because no, because Lil B was a notorious gang member. He would dress up as a hobo just to walk in O Block and kill somebody. They got stories about that dude on
Oh
there.
my
Freddie
goodness.
said that was
This
her
is
brother's
crazy.
son.
Yeah,
Freddie said that was her brother's son.
that's what's up. That's what's up, Freddie. Lil B was my boy for real. That definitely was
Okay.
my boy.
Mother
Oh, she
sued the
said that.
city.
She said his mother sued the city.
That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Stuff happened on the back raps. We ain't paying attention to the personal business. We just know what we see on the for as far as off the internet. After the internet stuff. Once that was my boy though, for real, man. That was a tragic one. We used to walk like him, Scrap, all of them dead though. Him, Scrap, Trill. The only person that used to be with us that's still alive is Lil Mo. He a rapper now. We got Dusky. Dusky dead. That's my cousin. We used to all walk from home and stuff. My other guy, Beans, he locked up for murder. Um, we used to all be together. Yeah, we used to all be together. But we used to whoop on the other people. We used to go down to the other side of town and go whoop people. But then it just started having guns and stuff. I guess they were getting tired of us
Whoop
beating
people.
yeah, we'll go to their school and beat them up.
Oh
Like
god,
we'll
What?
like
Why?
yeah,
because they
cause
bullies.
it was just like gang stuff. Like sometimes like okay, so how the kids gang stuff really started. It really wasn't the parents beef, right? Some people would like see their parents into it and stuff like that, so they wouldn't like each other. But
Yeah.
how the kids
Mm.
real beef started was from um well, it used to be little centers kids used to hang out at, and it used to be
Mhm.
football teams that we used to play against each other at.
Mhm.
And a lot of the people I notice now who's used to be like prominent figures who rapping and stuff, they was on one of these football teams and stuff that we used to be. Basically, we started from rival like as a kid, and then having to one little simple fight at like a center or something while we supposed to be playing all together and stuff, and we just having a fight. And then now it's just, it grew up like that. And then we know some people go to this high school, this high school, and stuff like that. And we'll meet up at the high schools and then fight each other and stuff like that. Sometimes we jumping people, we'll catch them on the bus. They'll be like, oh, they just going home. Like this one
Yeah, I
guy.
mean, I seen that in Philly too. Like, I see like a group of
Yeah,
guys,
they
young.
go to the
Yeah,
let
they
out.
do that. Yeah, they go to the
Yeah,
let out.
they go
Yeah,
to
well, I
the
seen
let
that
out.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we used to do. We used to be meeting up at schools and stuff. Like I used to go to this little grammar school called Crisper Addicts. Sometimes we would meet up with this other school right up the street called Beasley. Sometimes we would go to this other school on the opposite side called Beethoven. And then there was this other school like them on the opposite side called Overton. And then it was a Burke, and it was all us going to school like in like 4 or 5 different
Dang,
school
y'all was
areas,
on
and
a
we
move.
all yeah, it was crazy, but it was all in
Bad
the one little
kids.
vicinity. We was badass kids,
Right,
but we
Ashley? Just
Just
doing
doing
stuff.
yeah,
stuff.
doing stuff for real. We used
Just
to like
doing stuff. Is
just
y'all
getting outside
driving,
to do
walking?
stuff.
Are these schools close by? How the
they
hell?
probably
What
was
the?
they probably was riding bikes.
Or bikes, right? I forgot.
Yeah,
Them young
no,
boys
then
be
we
having a
start
bike.
getting bikes. Yeah, we started getting the BMX bikes and started getting
BMX.
bikes. And we pulling up. We had cap guns. It started from cap guns. Then some people used to shoot BB guns and crazy. And then it just started to getting hands on stuff like that. And usually, I mean, eventually it escalated to that, but drugs and stuff came in. People needed money. Beef was never about drugs or money
Y'all
or
wow.
territory. That's crazy. It was just about somebody did something to somebody or said something to somebody, and it was just something happened. They fought, and then now they just don't like each other, and now just like just doing stuff for real, just doing stuff.
Badass kids. Baby's kids.
As kids. Yeah, just baby kids trying to get our heads into stuff. I guess when they did tear our centers down, when we really wanted to start doing stuff with our centers, they tore our centers down, and the kids didn't have nothing to do. We just
No, wow.
find
Yeah, that
stuff to
just make
do.
things worse, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have no after school programs or nothing going on no more. We used to have all of that stuff, and then it just stopped. But that
Yeah.
stuff was usually probably would have kept the violence down if we would have still had that stuff.
Mm.
Brittany from the Cabrini Greens, yeah.
Yeah, that's where my dad from, Cabrini Green. They was raised
Original
out there.
gangsters over there.
Yeah, that's where my dad from. That's crazy.
Yeah, the gang life was just crazy how it even started, and it's really just over a bunch of nothing for real, for real.
Yeah.
But now people made it about something now. Like now they going, oh, this happened and this happened. Like what, like that. You see how that you see what had happened to that guy Darion Albert when he got hit with that stuff.
Who's that?
That's what we was doing. We was doing stuff like that, but like we didn't know that the high schoolers was actually doing it too. So yeah, Finger and Phillips, all them big old schools was named being some of the worstest schools that used to meet up and do stuff like that at the high school. And yeah, that's where that Darion Albert stuff came from because we used to do it in grammar school, and then it
Mm-hmm.
just started escalating to high schoolers and stuff like that. I guess it was cool to like skip class
Yeah.
and go up to the other people's school meeting up. Some people just be cool and some people just fighting, and just to be around each other. It wasn't even a real beef. It was just, oh, we going over there to be with each other, and then next thing you know, we fighting because people just too many overexcited ass kids and just doing shit. You know how kids just play that. Oh, he pushed me too hard and all this goof ass shit.
Yeah.
And that's how shit be starting. I swear, that shit be petty as hell.
Bad ass kids.
Mm.
Man. I would have
Badass
to pop you.
kid. I swear, because if you sit down and look at any notorious gang members that people be doing interviews on, they'll sit there and tell you like, "Oh yeah, I know him. That's my boy." Woo. Be like, but that's a whole op for real. But they be like, "Oh, that's my boy." Woo. But whole time, this person they didn't grew up together, all type of stuff. It's just like one
Wow.
look, yeah, just one look mishap. It's just like
Now
people
you
want
a
to
op.
be. Hmm. Yeah, and then it was this one guy named. I just know when a gang war really got real serious when this one guy named Face got killed. His name Face. They used to call him Face,
Mhm.
and he was real popular. It was just like when he came around, people would just like get quiet for some reason. It was just like, what the fuck about this nigga? Everybody get quiet. It's like if from people when you're a popular person, another popular person come around, you just be like okay, type shit. But some people would be really like fainting over some people like or just be like, what the fuck? But he was one of them guys that when he came around, it was just like all the eyes shift to him type
Yeah.
shit. And they end up killing that dude. And that was crazy as hell because I could never understand why, they killed him, but it was just some gang stuff that we didn't even understand. Like
It
that
probably
shit was
was
just crazy.
intimidation.
Could have been. He was a younger dude too. He's like I don't remember how old Face was. I think he was like 16 or 15 to 16 when they had killed him. But that was like older when it was like 2010. He
Yeah.
was around that age. So now, if he was still alive, then he'd
Wait
be
a minute,
old as
so
hell.
it happened to him when he was 15, 16. I'm thinking you talking about a grown ass man.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about when I was like younger than him. So I'm just looking up to a person like when you think you a popular person when
Yeah, I
this
know.
motherfucker.
You see people like, yeah. So how old was he?
Yeah, he just got killed at a young age. He was six. He was like 16, 17 or something like that when
Oh
when
wow.
Face.
That's sad.
Hey, Barbara.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
People don't grow up to see like they full potential up out here. So if you reaching 29, you telling me that I'm 29-year old. I take offense when people be telling me to be safe or telling me to do this. Like I done made it through so much shit you just don't understand.
Mm,
I done made it past so many ages that people don't even see my age who I done
right.
grew up with. So it's like,
Right. Yeah. That's why I don't be, because I know I'm older. I don't be trying to talk to you like you young because, I don't know your story. You know what I'm saying? And what you've been through. I'm, just try to listen and understand, because
mm,
from what you're saying, it sounds like it was a lot, or you had a lot of people around you, that you looked up to or whatever. And they either went to jail or some shit like that.
they gone. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the truth though. For real. And that's what's so messed up about it though. The most people that I really did look up to, they most stand up is people that I will see in the world. They the ones that's gone though. Like you would never see them again like that. Now it's like 2020, 2025, 2026 shit like still coming up, and it just be like, damn. Some people you done made it this far, you still don't be thinking like, how could it be them? Stuff like that. Like and our circle, like that's why that Romika stuff so powerful for real, because it's just like you never expected no shit like that. And she's just like one of those people that always when she came around, she lit up the room type shit, like for real, for real. So
Hmm.
those angels that be walking this earth, they be leaving so early. It just be crazy though. At the wrong time.
Well, consider yourself blessed that nothing happened to you
For
because,
real though.
yeah. But
Yeah,
you
cause I
always
got I
said
got
that
some definitely got some story for day, for real.
you always said you move a certain way. So,
Definitely about being caught in crossfires and never being touched, and you seeing people. You get up and running, and these people just falling like dominoes. It'd be like a domino effect. Like it's like, let's say it's like 15, 16 y'all outside. Y'all just all out chilling, and then somebody just riding through, and then I guess they like playing duck duck goose in a way. It's like they riding through. You immediately notice that this car that's riding through is probably on some bullshit, right? They raising down their windows and they starting to shoot, and then y'all all scattering,
Yeah.
and then you get away.
Hey,
Everybody
Miss
get away. You think
Barbara.
everybody get away, and then when you
Good
turn back
morning.
around, somebody is left behind.
Mhm.
I'm saying it's like a domino effect, and it's playing like it's like a duck duck goose game. Coming from that stuff and doing all that stuff and all those years, you just gotta learn how to move in a different type of light. You know what I'm saying? So I just made it this far. I just I hate when people just be like, oh, don't do this and don't do that, because I'd be like,
Hmm.
just don't wish certain things in the air, because just by you saying that, you could be speaking something right up, like, and that's how
So
it be
what's
happening.
next for Q? Do you plan to stay? You lived in Chicago your whole life. Do you plan to stay there? Like for me, I lived in other states. Well, I only lived in Georgia for a little while, but I've always, lived in Philly.
Yeah,
But I
nah,
had
I always
moved since
wanted to
then.
move somewhere else and just
Okay.
start a new life and stuff like that too. Because
Okay.
I mean, this life here is like it's complicated, and people who not here don't would not never understand the life here unless you like literally live the ins and outs of this type of life. It
Period.
do get complicated with trying to grow up here and live here and all type of stuff and be in
Yeah.
the community and all type of stuff. It's like, man, people be needing to just get out of there, because sometimes you just never make it out. If you really look around, it's damn near a repeated cycle. So if you don't get out, then you'll get caught up in that cycle. But you can also move a different type of way too. But sometimes innocent people get into stuff too, because you got that one bad seed around. But you'll never know. You never know what some people be into.
Hmm.
You just may never know.
But do you see yourself like, even if you don't move, do you see yourself being happy in Chicago for the rest of your days?
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, because the thing is, like
Excuse me.
now, I'm starting to get myself acclimated with on a neutral ground. Like people know me for being in certain things, but now we are older, we got kids and stuff like that. I'm being very vocal with people who pay attention to me and about not being in no gang life or not giving a fuck about a gang or not, snitching and all that shit. Cause everybody that snitch, like that's what would be so crazy. Like niggas would be the top niggas getting out of jail, doing all this biz and all this shit, getting out of jail. You think these niggas tough? They not. They done did something that's like flawed as hell. Like just to even make it out of that place. You hear me? Like, and that be the ultimate goal when people be sitting at the top and you be thinking like, oh, they done made it past this stuff, and they be like, they'll take that shit to the grave. They'll take it to the grave with them. But man,
Mm,
9 times out of 10, niggas just
yeah.
snitched on something. That just had to go. Ain't no nigga out here 100% solid. That's just, you got to get them something to get something. That's how the people work.
Yeah.
Philly, I gotta get ready to jump down. I told you I had an appointment with my daughter, so I gotta get ready to go. It
I'm
was
about
good
to
coming up here,
revive it.
talking with y'all, chatting with you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I
Um,
definitely gotta get ready to get down. I mean, we went longer yesterday
and,
morning.
no, I'm about to
I
get
got,
down myself anyway because I'm getting a little tired. You know.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So I get a little tired. All right, go
I'm getting a
ahead.
little. I'm getting a little tired, man, because I want to
No,
get
why you ain't
dogged
just
on.
stay up here and finish the convo? Y'all definitely, running it.
I
We
mean,
we
if Q
we
want to stay
listen.
up, because I know he going live later, but if he want to stay up, we can talk. But he might turn it into a little karaoke. You never know with him.
Listen.
You
No,
never know.
that's for his channel.
You
That's
never
I'm
for
know.
his
just
channel, his music.
You never know. You never know. And for a little
Hmm.
prize, a little Happy Meal with the toy in the box.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
might get some sleep, Philly. You work hard, shit.
Yeah, no, I'm
Right, you need to
going to
get
sleep.
some sleep.
You
Yeah.
about to
I
go
ain't
to
get
sleep, girl?
I ain't go to sleep since I've been off. I've been up.
Oh, girl. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I was falling asleep while y'all was talking.
Oh, well, he was talking.
Well, yeah. I was
What?
listening, but I also like would like rest my eyes, as you would say.
How you gonna do that? You know what?
I be
Mhm.
tired.
Yeah, that's
I
how I
be
was
like
last
that.
night. Shit.
Yeah, because you went live about not going live.
Yeah, I did.
I'm like,
I did. I sure
I
did.
for like 20 minutes.
Hmm.
Wait, when
I
you go
sure
live?
did. I went live last night on camera,
How
in the
did I miss
dark,
that?
fake again. I know that's why I think you must have didn't know because you went live when I was live, and I was like, let's go support Q. Let's go over to
Oh
Q
no, why you?
channel.
Oh, then I didn't. Why the hell? How I didn't get
I
the
don't know.
notice?
I should have hit you up. I wasn't even think. It was random, and I was tired. It was just me talking, in the dark, like I
Okay,
did
matter of
last
fact,
time.
no. This how I missed your live because you kept rescheduling the live,
No,
and I
not
was
that one. I did a different one.
right. No, that's what I'm saying. So after you reschedule it to the next day, I was just like, oh wow. I'm just like, all right, whatever. She ain't doing live today, so I got. Oh,
Mm.
I probably wasn't even really paying no attention to no more YouTube stuff no more.
Oh,
So
okay.
so when you probably
Oh, I'm
went live, it
sorry.
probably she went live on the slick
I mean,
side.
I went live. Look, well, no, I went live explaining that, and then I made a post. I apologize because I seen that
Yeah.
so many people start sharing. That was putting pressure on me. I didn't know I was gonna get tired. I didn't know my daughter was gonna still, I'm saying, be up. That's a topic like that I
No,
wanted
I
to
know,
have
no, I
where
know.
it's
That's why I was just like,
interrupted. You
oh,
feel
she
what
ain't
I'm
gonna go
saying?
live. She just
So
gonna
I
do
can't help
just
that. My
go.
favorite CCs, they reschedule their lives all the time. A
Yeah,
certain
Mhm.
they
one
do.
rescheduled hers for like 3 days. I'm not trying to do that, so I'm trying to really have this live tonight. And knowing that Philly says she's not working, I do want to have a
She want
co-panelist,
another eight
someone
hour
to help
live.
me.
She want another 8 hour live,
No,
Q.
no. I mean, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about spinning the block
Or
with the
we
ex.
gonna
We're gonna talk about
we gonna stay on
being
topic this time.
friends, and
We gonna stay
can
on
you
That
topic.
one
just,
gonna be
yeah.
that's gonna be a nice topic. I think
All
I'm
right, so y'all gotta make sure y'all get y'all sleep. Go get something to eat. Go
um,
do what it is y'all do for the day.
I'm trying to get gnawed
And
on.
girl, you know what? I have
go
to
ahead and get
call.
now. Go ahead.
I am. I'm getting gnawed
You
on.
over there fiending. Oh, you
Read your
need to take care of that
comments.
earth.
Ashley said, "Great live and chat with
Great
Miss
live
Foxy. She
chat,
was
Miss
really
Fox.
great comment. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ashley."
Q came over here and crashed the live and took over. We was talking about getting our nails done. Then we started talking about
No, he wanted to know.
shoot 'em
I
up,
asked him
bang
about the
bang.
emojis.
I know.
Yeah,
He gave us a
that's
lesson on the emojis, but the story was interesting once he started talking about the games in Chicago.
I
That's
know.
a real. I think he should do like. Well, no, I don't know,
I
but
mean,
it was
no,
interesting.
I
I,
actually been thinking about doing this because I got this other guy. Right. I was supposed this my teacher, one of my old
Mhm.
teachers. He an activist now, and
Mhm.
basically he like a karate artist, and he be teaching people karate, but
Mhm.
he also an activist where he push positive talk, push positive positive talk.
positive talk.
Yeah,
Poor
but
baby. He probably over there
but
getting
yeah,
gnawed on. That's probably
but
why he
my
studying.
guy,
Oh,
my guy, he one of the big gang
Rose.
leaders. His name Hard Knock, and he finna be on this little podcast that I'm about to do. So yeah. So damn, well, I forgot what I was about to get on. You threw me off with that getting out.
And I said Rose.
That
Yeah,
not
I'm saying,
he
I
over
was
there
like, oh,
getting gnawed.
man.
He over there getting
My whole
gnawed on.
brain to
I don't know
just
no man that'll be on live getting gnawed on. Okay. I mean, unless, you know,
that'll be hey look, that'll be something.
Listen, that'll be
yeah,
something.
that'll be something.
That'll be something.
Listen, look, Philly got the morning, he'd be doing the morning chats because I
No,
did ask her. I said,
Foxy.
"Is you gonna go live?" I damn
I
sure did.
He bullied me.
Yep.
I was about to go to
Listen,
sleep.
sis.
He bullied me.
I just wanted to chat,
I'm
because
like,
I
what we
want you
gonna
to come
talk
chat
about?
with me later.
I'm like, what we gonna talk
You're gonna
about?
help me out later.
Yeah, I
I
told
said
you.
self care, but she started out the live talking about the story about the unaliving of
Cause
the
I was,
babies.
it was going to lead into self care for mental health.
Yeah, no, no. I'm just saying, like it started out a little, it was just hard and just
Oh
it
look,
was hard.
look! Freddie said Q Rose was cutting up yesterday. She was.
She was.
She was
Who is?
cutting up.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I see the roles, but who is the troll though? I want
Some
to see
chick
who the
that
troll.
said that she was gnawing on
She
you
was
last
trying to come.
night.
Hey, Philly, I had already dropped down when she had said let me up. I was mad. I was like, man, listen, like, I'm out to talk freely. I'm like, man, let that
I,
motherfucker
I
up
was
here. I
I
wish
was
she was in
scared.
my chat because
I was
I would have definitely dropped that motherfucking link. Come on up then.
she was
Oh, so
Pull
in
she
your
up.
asked to
chat.
come up. She
Yeah,
asked to
she
Yeah.
come
asked
up.
to come up.
Why you
Yes.
ain't let her up, Philly?
That's
Cause
what I'm
I
saying.
know
Like, what the
cause
fuck?
I know if
Like,
she was a
let her
porn,
up.
I didn't know she was porn or
Man, fuck
something.
all that. I don't care if she was or not, bro. Like, I would have let her ass
All
up.
you
You
had to do
trolling
was
me?
let her up, make her
I
show
would
the
have.
camera,
Yep.
and you add her to the stage.
Yep.
She probably
Add her
you,
ass to
damn,
the
you
stage.
called
Where
that.
you at,
You
Rose? You
took
in
that
here?
opportunity. You tweaking.
Bring
She
your ass
probably in the
over
bushes.
here.
She gonna end up having me cuss her out, talk about something. She over there gnawing on you.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy, right?
She said she was waiting for you. She had the Airbnb so you can gnaw on her. Is she
What
over there
I'm
now?
like,
Airbnb?
bring that ass up here.
She probably
Shit.
over there now. Cause he did stutter. He did stutter just now.
You know what? Shut up, Billy.
I'm at
I'm
an
just saying.
Airbnb. That's crazy work.
If she pop up right now, I'ma be pissed. I'm telling you. Yeah, she wants you. Her name Rose Petals. She's starting to follow everybody. She was in Miss Foxy chat yesterday.
He was?
Yeah, when you before you rescheduled your live. She was like, "Here I go."
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
I went live. I only went live last
No,
night.
when you scheduled your live, she was in the comments like she was waiting for you to start. She was in the
Oh yeah, I
comments.
think I saw that. I think I seen it. You know what?
Yeah,
Cause I
man.
don't be checking. Sometimes I don't get. I get a lot of notifications, y'all. Lately, I've been getting them. So
That's yeah,
you
Q.
know.
Comes with
That's
a lot. It comes with a lot trying to deal with me because these girls, these people, you never know who's
Mm,
trying to fuck up anything. You never know. Let's like,
mm.
yeah. Well, Rose gonna make me call the cops on her.
Damn.
She
I be
doing
having people coming for me in all kinds of angles. As you can see, when I was at your house and I showed you those text messages I was getting from random people, and I was just like, that should just be crazy as hell. How people just be trying to say any fucking thing.
Listen. Why she need to go in your chat? She's going to everybody else chat, but not yours.
Mm.
I ain't feeling it.
That's kind of weird. Like, why you
Yeah,
like if
She probably be in my
that's
bush.
but
if
she need to
that's
come out the
you know what I'm
bushes.
saying?
She wants you.
She's speaking on this right. You speaking on this man. Then why you not showing up in his shit?
Talking
Cause
about
you
some
know, yeah.
she you gonna make her cream and all this other
Oh,
extra stuff.
Damn.
when I seen them, I was cracking. I
She like
said,
he gonna make
yo.
me cream. Then I was like, well, she said something, and I said, well, if you there with him, why are you in my chat?
Hmm.
Because
She said, I'm
if
waiting
I
for him
was
to get off work. I'm riding. I'm about to pick up my rental and go grab my
yeah
Airbnb. She's talking like, yeah, I'm up in Chicago with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to pull up on them.
yeah, she said I'm a real
Like,
person that I like young meat. LOL, just a hot yeah.
Mm,
is that what
mm.
she said?
That's what she said. Then
What?
she said she called me a cougar.
Oh no, she didn't.
Yeah,
How dare she?
it's cool though. We gonna see who get gnawed on first.
Mm, damn.
She said
Yeah.
she said she got an Airbnb and that you was at work and she waiting for you. Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna get some food for the Airbnb.
Yep. Yeah.
She had it all planned out. I'm trying to tell you.
It
Shit,
was
I'm hungry in the motherfucker. What the food at? Shit.
very
Right,
delightful.
for real. What are eggs and bacon? It's
Oh
She
my
crazy.
is
god.
the food. She said you supposed to be gnawing on her.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
And now she don't want to pop out. It's
Mm-mm.
cool. She don't want to pop out. Rose
Mm-mm.
Ashley, boy, mom said hella weird.
hella
You should
weird.
have
Real.
let her. You
Yeah.
should have let her on the chat.
Ashley was in the chat. She was in the chat. She was going in talking about you.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Some
I'm
comments I
saying,
ain't
when
see, but
you said she asked to get on the panel. Why you ain't let her up?
Cause I thought she was gonna probably mess my page up. I didn't
Uh,
trust it.
right. All you gotta do is make sure she show you on the camera. Show her camera.
Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, she gonna pop out. Barb said she in the bushes. I bet she is in the bushes.
Barb ready got her wrench. She like, I'm about to block her
She
ass.
like, soon as I
Tell her
see
don't
her
block her.
ass,
Bring her ass up there
You
so
know,
we can
Barb,
find out who
don't
she is.
don't block her yet. Don't block her until I tell you. We gotta find out who she is. Cause you know Barb don't even care. She be like, she be having block parties.
Freddie said DTM, DTM, doing the most.
DTM doing the most. Q, what you be doing to these females? Because I ain't feeling it.
Mm.
I don't know who that could be.
I don't know, but she following me everywhere I go, but she's not in your chat.
I remember I had a troll.
What they be saying though?
That one
What they
time.
be saying though?
She said you's gonna
Funny
make
as
her
shit.
cream.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
it.
With a bunch of other stuff that I'm not gonna repeat. If you watch my live, you can see the chat. My
Oh,
chat
okay.
is live. She was
All right, cause
on there.
I was in your live at first, but then when I had to leave. But
The end of the live. You got to watch the end of the live. It was basically me and her going back and forth, and I was only one on the panel, and she was in the chat. Me and her was going back
yeah,
and forth.
Ashley, I stay in the hot seat for real, for real. I always say that because I'd be like, I'd be lost as hell. Like, what the fuck?
He
What the
stay
fuck is going on?
Ashley. He stay in the hot seat because he be gnawing on people.
No,
Stop
I gotta
gnawing
stop.
on
I gotta
people.
stop. Yeah, ain't nobody else can get this, huh?
You gotta cut it off and
Mm-hmm.
give me half.
He said, give you half.
Yeah, I was trying to slide it in. I was trying to slide it in there real quick.
Oh my goodness. Not half. I ain't never heard that one.
It's enough to spare.
Mm. You know what? This
Now,
is
let me
getting a
stop because it's,
little.
it's going to bring
This
Rose
is
coming out
getting
the business. It's gonna make her come out
a
the business.
little freaky deaky now.
I'm a Scorpio. You heard what Tyrese said. He mad at Scorpio.
Girl.
There was no limit to where she go. Oh yeah. You know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna come out. She gonna come out when Q go live. Cause I'm about to end this one and lay down
Mm-hmm.
and dream about giving her a 2 piece and a biscuit. They really do be trying to start with me to get a reaction. See, I'm glad
A
Ashley
two
know
piece and a
people.
biscuit.
People be starting with me to get a reaction. They start with me to get
Now
a
I'm
reaction.
hungry.
They start with me to get a reaction. They start with me to get a reaction. Ashley Boy Mom know. She gonna pop
Mm-hmm.
out. She might pop out tonight on your live.
Who?
Oh my, leave me alone. Leave me out of it, cause I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't know nothing about no deranged person. Talk about
Listen,
they at the hotel waiting on Q to get off work.
she said your job,
What job she say?
Amazon.
You
How
said
she
that?
gonna say that?
She said it in the chat.
Oh, I
What
must
she
have
say?
left. I could have sworn I was there. I don't
She
know.
said that he's at. She said I'm waiting for him to get off his Amazon training, and we are going to the Airbnb. It's in the live chat.
So it's somebody that be in the bushes, all the bushes, obviously, because I didn't even know what his job was or whatever or
I
where.
did say something about it though.
Yeah, I remember you. I think you put a picture up or something like that. I wasn't trying to, I wasn't
Yeah.
looking that hard or trying to see
Right,
because I let
Ashley.
people,
You get it. Ashley gets it. I
what
know
she
I
say?
wasn't crazy. Look, she said, so yeah, it's really not Philly. It be
It be
others bringing you up in the chat that's not speaking on you, Q. But because they hear Philly, they just have to make themselves known. Yeah.
Well,
mm-hmm.
why? Why do people do that?
Yeah, I be
Cause
seeing people going back and forth in my chats. I don't be want to say nothing, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, cause
What they be
it's
going
not.
back and forth about? Why they be going back and forth?
I don't
You don't
know.
know.
watch the
Mm-mm.
live. Just go watch his live chats. You'll see. His
They be
chats be
normally chilling. He be playing his music and he be talking about, his day and stuff like that.
but
I don't know.
it be
I'll
the
be trying to
people
see all the craziness,
it be the people in the comments.
They
hmm
gotta chill. They gotta chill. We came out here to entertain y'all. No, I'm playing, you know.
For real
Not
though.
be
Yeah.
on that type time,
Cue my
crazy.
dog. So I don't know why people keep trying to link us together. That's my homie. That's the nephew.
Y'all heard it here first.
You doing
That's
ain't got nothing to do with Philly. They both say they just friends and cool. Right? They just need to chill out.
that's
They
the home.
just they just they just feel like I don't know. Some people might feel like um I don't know. I ain't gonna say about that.
It ain't even nothing to say. Don't
When
even.
she said put some clothes on, you on camera?
It ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, I got some clothes on. I got my shirt on too.
Oh, I was about to say because I couldn't see it because the comments was
I
in the
was
way. I'm
I did
like,
come on camera at first, but I had some clothes on.
no, you got
Yeah,
some
it's
clothes
really
on
not
today.
that bad. Say I stay saying leave Philly alone, and whatever Q doing ain't got nothing to do with Philly. They both. It's like damn, they just want Philly to feel some type of way about everything I do. God damn,
And I don't care.
they need to chill out.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm busy trying to get gnawed on.
That's how you should be worried about.
That's all I'm worried about. I got I got dial some numbers.
Mhm.
Barb to about some good Q. Keep some clothes on.
Keep them on. Keep them on, please. Keep them on. Maybe they'll leave me alone. But all right, y'all. I'm about to end this live because I'm about to lay down. I'm tired.
I was supposed
Yeah,
to
go
bake
ahead
y'all
and
all.
get.
What you say, Q?
Say yeah, go ahead and get you some sleep, cause
Yeah, yeah. Give me some sleep.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump down, y'all. Y'all have a good day and see y'all later
you too,
See
in
y'all.
Fox.
these YouTube streets. Okay.
See y'all later. Enjoy the
Bye,
rest of y'all
chat.
day.
Have a
Yeah, I'm
good
about to
day.
go to sleep in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Her ass is
See
not going to
y'all.
sleep.